Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode on the Just Create SMP with me, Throwlash. In the last episode, we got all of this done, all this automation and processing that's behind me all set, and oh my gosh, it's the best system ever. I can't wait to do more. Not only that, but we set up a little bit of tree farms. I might have done this off camera, honestly. I don't honestly remember. These aren't permanent. They're not going to stay. I just need stock for the tree shop, to be perfectly honest. And as you can see, we've been running some of the automation, so our cobble farm is trying to catch back up with everything we've been doing. Now, we got a whole bunch of automation done. This is absolutely fantastic. However, there's a lot that we need to do before we are able to say goodbye to spawn area and go to our more permanent home. And I have it all right on here on this to-do list. We got the woodshop decor, our hab unit decor, the lab outside, and then the hab unit surroundings. Now, the lab outside, what I mean is like this stuff here, I need to fix these up. They look horrendous right now. And ooh-wee, I gotta connect to the lake. And by the way, if you haven't watched, Foxy did this lake. Look how beautiful this is. Got some boats, some shipwrecks, which I believe have been checked for Romans. There are none in there. And yeah, it's just unbelievably incredible. I want to go ahead and connect myself to the lake, maybe even put a boat down in here. I'm not entirely sure yet, but man, spawn is shaping up beautifully. And I think I'm the last one to leave, so I want to get done today and get the heck out of here. And I think to do a lot of the outside stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and do a live stream. So if you want to watch, it's twitch.tv/throwlash_, and I'll see you folks in just a little bit when we're done with the live stream. And oh my goodness, look at this place now. Wow, that is so much more connected to the terrain around it. I am in love with the progress. Now, I got most of this done in the live stream. I got a lot of the plots set up in order to put the crops in, and the rest of the crops and the rest of it, I just had to do off camera. Unfortunately, we ran out of time, and I went ahead and I built up some of this forest here, so it looks like it was just forest the whole time. But man, oh man, am I happy with this. I think it looks fantastic, and I think it makes sense. We'd plop a little habitation unit down here. We'd have a whole bunch of farms that are farming things for us for the hab unit, and then our power here, and then underneath this hab unit, we would have our little lab where we experiment on this, that, and the other thing, and, you know, try and grow some other stuff. Now, there's only a couple other things that I want to do to get ready, to get this outside area ready, excuse me, and finished, and that is I want to connect this path all the way down here, past this here. Oh, no, sorry. All the way down here in front of the bees, past the sniffers, kind of snake between the tree farm, Eggs' little tree farm there, and then come around over here and connect up with this path. And I think that's the route that I want to take, because I don't think there's another accessible route. There's not. So that does mean we're going to have to go through this stuff here, but that's okay. We can just walk around it. It's not a big deal. We could probably even come through under the trees. Yeah, maybe we'll do that instead. But that is the last thing that I want to do to get our outside area finished. I think it looks absolutely fantastic so far. And after we're done with that, I think what I want to do is tackle the hab unit itself, because we still don't have a place to live. I mean, there's literally holes in the floor, you know. We can't live here. Just want to come over here and see what this path is cooking with. So it looks like coarse dirt, rooted dirt, jungle planks, and mud. All right, that's good. We can do most of that stuff right now. The only thing we don't have is the mud, so I'll just have to go and purchase some from Chosen. All right, got our boxes of mud, and speaking of purchases, let's go see if we've made any. Hey, Dalian, how you doing? What do we got? We got 5 whole diamonds. Heck yeah, that's super dope. Thanks, buddy. Wish you told me what somebody bought, but that's okay. So I'm gonna turn on the old shuffle mod and just dig out in a little area here where I think this path should go, and yeah, we'll place this down. I'll get back to you guys when I'm done. And with that, I think we're just about done. Now, this didn't turn out exactly like I thought it was going to, but it works, and this path is looking pretty fantastic, if I do say so myself. It comes down over here next to the sniffers, winds its way between the pond here and the exit's back door, snakes around these power poles, or actually, the path goes straight through the power poles, excuse me, and then just connects right up over here, and I think that is looking pretty fantastic. Now, there's only one more thing that I want to do on this path, and that is just add a couple of little splotches of grass here and there, just because I feel like this always looks better with just a little bit of grass on it. Paths go from unbelievably flat to having just a little bit of life in them, and I think it really just adds so much. Yeah, just that little tiny itty bitty bit of green there really just adds, and that texture, love it. But that is the hab unit surrounding decor done. So now we just need to do the hab unit itself, and then all the stuff out here, and I should really come up with what I want to decorate this place with, because once the tree farms are gone, I'm not really entirely sure. I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a plan, and it got a little screwed up because we're trying to get all the machinery away from spawn, like active machinery. This is gonna be shut off most of the time, but the tree farms definitely need to go. But once they go, I'm not really sure what to put down here. So, hey, if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Let's clean up though, we'll put some stuff away, and we'll get started on the hab unit itself. Now, I think the first thing I want to do in here is maybe change this out. I don't know yet. I'm gonna swap this, I'm gonna tear it down, we'll swap it out, and then we'll see how it looks. And I might do something a little bit similar to what we have downstairs, except just not a gray box. Yeah, look at that, it's looking more cozy already. Just don't have that metal cage here now. Now, I can do what we did downstairs and put the door here. I could try it here, but I don't think it's gonna open if I do that. I don't even know if it's gonna let me do this. All right, let's try that and open this up, and it's probably gonna look a little weird, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, it's not gonna open by itself, which might not be a terrible thing, I gotta be honest, but I do really want the door to open by itself. So here's what I was working with, right? Here's what I was thinking, is if we had a copycat pressure plate on here, we just walk onto it and wait for the elevator. But I think it's fine. Whoops. But I think it's fine just right here. I'm not too upset about that. Yeah, I think that's fine. So then when we want to get on the elevator, we just stand here, and here it comes. Isn't that cool? So let's slam that all the way down to the lab. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. If I just walk by it on accident. Okay. Woo wee. Just completely ignore that happened, huh? Yeah, so we send it all the way down to the lab, and we stand here, and it just takes a little while, and it should bring itself. There we go, all the way back up. Cool. All right, that's not terrible. All right, next I think I want to do some tough pillars here this way. And I think maybe we have a door going over here, and we make this into a room, perhaps. Can also just go full tough pillar block here, and then just continue on. I just don't want to cover up this window, essentially, is what I'm doing. Just gotta head down to the lab for a second and get some stripped spruce. Oh my gosh, this place, it's so handy. Having this place set up is so handy. And we're gonna just continue this up like so, and these will be our walls. You know, another thought I'm having is perhaps we just remove this and have this be a hallway, and we can just continue this sort of this way. We might bring it all the way to the wall, or we could just cut it off there. Do know one thing, I want to swap out this bottom layer with this tough pillar. Yeah, makes that match just a little bit more. Now that's interesting. It's interesting, it's uniform, and I think with a hab module like this, it would have to almost be uniform, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna build hundreds of these, and they have to, you know, get these out as quickly as they can and not spend a ton of money off of them, or on them, excuse me. So, I don't know, I feel like it makes sense for them to be uniform. Either that or I'm just coping really hard right now. Okay, welcome to the newly renovated hab. Isn't this fantastic? I am actually, I kind of like the layout, I'm not gonna lie. So you get out, let's see, you get out of the elevator, you're like, ooh, isn't this fantastic? So we're gonna have a little kitchen-esque, a little kitchenette, if you will, right here, and then a little seating area, a little hangout area. Over here is going to be our bedroom. Nice big old open bedroom. We'll get a bunch of stuff going on in there. I have another side room here that I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with yet. Might make this some sort of library or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe an office. And then in here is like just a little a little closet, a little back area that nobody should ever go in. And I also brought the spruce wood up here in the stairwell, and I really like it a lot. And I think up here, I've got a couple of plans for up here. We're not worried about this right this second. I do have a couple of plans for up there, though. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to start working on first, to be perfectly honest. I feel like I should do the bedroom. I don't know. So I'm rethinking these here being copycat panels, and really the main reason is because I can't decorate. I can't put any decorations on this side, right? So like if I wouldn't be able to put anything, whoop, that was a bad example. It's over here. These are panels. All right, I can't put anything here. Look at that. Yeah, it's got to stay away from the wall. So what's the point? You know what I mean? So I just might as well just make them real walls, I guess. Now that one I kind of understand because that's a super awkward space. All right, yeah, we're gonna put this one back. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, and that really only ruins this section, which I can't put anything on anyways, so I'm not super worried about that one. And I think this goes to the elevator. It sure does. So yeah, there might be some of these that we're just a little SOL on. So 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm gonna try it and see if I hate it, and if I do, guess what? We can just tear it out. And you know, honestly, I don't. It gives the room a little depth. It gives the room a little bit of difference. Right? Yeah, I don't hate that at all. We're definitely going to keep it this way. Kitchen. All right, for our kitchen, I'm thinking maybe we have some sort of food preparation place kind of over here-ish. And I was thinking blast furnaces and a smoker. And then for the actual countertops, I was thinking about polished deep slate. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. For some reason, I feel like I want the furnace to be up one. And then maybe we put a basin or like a double cauldron right here. I mean, that is nice. I do like that. Yeah, I think I like the basins a little bit better. Yeah, let's go with that. And then we're gonna go with the classic powered rail being our like cooktop, which means we should be able to put anvils up on top as a hood vent. That's perfect, and I'll have to do something with the top of it here. All right, this is shaping up pretty well so far. And there's something that I want to try here, and I'm not entirely sure how to do it or how it's gonna work. Oh, I need one more thing. Okay, so I think the trick is you put a sign down and then an item frame behind it, and then in the item frame, yes, something like that. Okay, and it kind of looks like drawers, right? Or like cabinets. Yeah. Unfortunately, not going to be able to do that here. Maybe we try it instead with jungle. Okay, I think that's the way we want to go here. Nice. Put a lever there for water, and there we go. We got some water in there as well. And do we just use chutes? Yeah, I think that'll work fine. And this is classic kitchen right here. Classic Minecraft kitchen. You just have a couple of barrels as like your cabinetry. All I want to do is use the new pale oak. It's the new hotness, so it's all I want to use. All right, nice. I think this is shaping out pretty well for a nice little kitchen. I like this so far. And actually, I think I'm gonna swap that furnace out for the old classic iron trap door refrigerator. Yeah, fantastic stuff. I'm gonna pull that smoker from there as well, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the furnace and the smoker out over here, and then on the back here we'll have like a little breakfast nook of sorts, right? And that should still give us the ability to do the little item frame trick here. And I want to put another little grill top thing here and a piece of string, so that way we can get 2 more anvils up for hoods. Oh, and the chutes are already in my pocket. So what that means is we add a little bit more chute action going on here, and those are our hoods there. Fantastic stuff. Amazing. So now all we have to do is add a couple of seats in here, and then just some general decoration, and our little kitchen nook area thingy is all set. And I think over here we might add like a dedicated dining room table. I think that should work. The other thing I was thinking is like a little seatery, just a tiny little sit down area. That could work as well. And I think over here, you know, I love me and I love my books and I love my libraries. We might have another little sit down nook over here with some library stuff going on. But let me grab some seats and some other things and we'll finish this place up first. Hold up. I completely forgot about these. Yep, I love these. Boop, boop, boop. You ain't got to do none of this stuff. You can put stuff on here. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about these. Yeah, fantastic. Oh, I love that. I need one more. That's dumb. Yeah, because then you just have somebody eating. And then, I mean, these are kind of weird because they're like almost floaty 3D. But hey, at least, you know, these are in here. They kind of Z-fight a little bit with this, but that's okay. I like these. These are cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm not gonna lie. It is shaping up pretty well in here. We've got some cool immersive paintings from my other series. I guess it's just one. It's Create Nations. Hey, folks, if you want to go check that out, it's my single player series, and it was a lot of fun. You know, I might go back to it at some point. But yeah, here's what we're working with, and I gotta be honest, I am in love with it. I think it's turning out pretty darn great. I gotta get a couple of things on the table, maybe some flower pots, some food, all that sort of stuff. Get my dirty feet off the table. That's what I gotta do. And we've got some more places for some more paintings, so we'll throw a couple of those up as well. Now, what I want to get on next is this little area here with probably a couple of bookshelves, I would imagine. Maybe a couple just sitting here with a little, maybe a little table here or something. But enough yapping, let's get to it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. We have our little kitchen, a little sit-down, little eatery area thingy. We've got some lights going on, our paintings, we've got our little library nook, and I think I'm gonna skip out on the sit-down portion of that. If you want to sit down, you can sit down out here. You can watch the beautiful spawn town here while you read your book. I just want this to be open so folks can walk through. That's about it. Now, what do we do next? I could put a pantry in here, and I don't think that's a terrible idea. I gotta be perfectly honest. I'm not gonna be able to put anything on this wall, and that's totally fine. So we should be able to just line pantry-esque stuff up here and just kind of like skirt around the machinery. I think that'll work out great. Man, I feel like I should tackle the bedroom next. Yeah, maybe we do that. Pantry first, and then bedroom. Well, I got a little carried away because I'm watching Mr. Beardstone stream right now. I'm just kind of building while he's doing that. Anyways, we have the pantry all set. Look at this. You just walk in here, and it's just a little tiny pantry. Look at this. I can't put anything here because these are the copycat panels for the elevator. But yeah, it's a tiny little pantry. We've got some barrels. We got some stuffs. We got some things. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Nobody's ever going to go in there. It's totally fine. And I'm working on the bedroom right over here. We're going to have a little desk, and I'm having a problem with the desk because it's lined up with the wall, but it's not lined up with the window. So I might move it over. And the reason I might move it over is because right here, I think I want to put a dresser. And if I put one here, it might kind of like be in the way-ish, like a wardrobe sort of thing, right? And then on this side, we have just a little bed. Just got a little bed. And I gotta be honest, it's super basic, but I like it. I don't know. I'll probably put a painting up here. That should be totally fine and help out a little bit with the plain like oak look to it. But I don't know, I like it. I think it looks pretty good. Maybe what we'll do is we'll work on the wardrobe first and just see kind of how that's gonna look before we figure out what we're gonna do with this desk. And I can tell, yes, already, this needs to move over. Yeah, I think that's gonna work out much better. So we have our nice little wardrobe here, fantastic. And now we have a space where we can set down a seat for a little office. Nice. And I think a seat there will make it light blue, and then we'll put a little back on it, and we'll have like maybe a computer screen or something here. We'll try and make sort of something or other right there. Oh, you know what? Ooh, I could do some sort of immersive painting maybe here. And that's it. That's this room done. I think, you know, I found this online. It's just a cool little picture. And then we've got our keyboard here. Fantastic. And then, you know, just a bit of decoration. I can't get over this painting. It's the friggin' best. Just some better, you know, some decoration. Oh, I forgot about a painting here. There we go. Perfect. All right. That sets that perfectly there. And, yeah, I think we're set with our bedroom now. That leaves one more room over here. So I think this back room is going to turn out really great as some sort of maybe sit-down area, sort of like a den. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a nice little bookshelf in here because I love bookshelves. You got to put bookshelves all over the place, you know what I mean? And I think maybe we do something like that. Unfortunately, I have a lot of books, but we'll get some more and put them in there. And then I think we'll just put a couple of seats around. Yeah, there we go. That's looking great so far. Just a little sit-down reading nook. I could probably get, ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Give me a second. Guy just runs off after mumbling a whole bunch of nonsense. Cheapers, guys, I'm sorry. There we go, carpet. I was gonna say carpet. We need a carpet in here. Yeah, that's gonna look really nice. Ooh, I love that. Might have to change out the color of the seats, though. They're not too similar, so maybe that should work. And then I think over here, I might want a little tiny nook where somebody can have like a spare bedroom or just like a place to, like a day bed, essentially. Place to lay down, place to sleep, right? In case we need to have somebody over. And then I might put another desk over here in the corner. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, nice desk here, maybe some shelving up here, little shelving up there, and we definitely need some sort of lighting. Yeah, we could put a lantern there, that's fine. Let's not forget our seat. Okay, it's coming together. We've got our shelving in, we have our little desk, and this is our nook. There's not much in it. I'll probably put a couple of pieces of carpet in here or something like that. I can't put anything on this line, but that's okay. And then I'm trying to decide on what I want to do here. I'm honestly thinking bamboo. I'm really thinking bamboo. That might be nice. And then up top here, we can put a couple other shelving units, mainly for decoration. That should be fine. I think I like that. I think. There's a part of me that wants to swap it out with the diorite of wood. What is that called? Birch. Cheers. Gosh. Yeah, there's a part of me that wants to swap it out with some birch. We might give that let's give that a shot and see how it looks. Yeah. Yes? No? No. Nope, I like the bamboo better. Yeah, I think I like that better, especially with these bamboo windows in there. I think that's looking pretty great. Just a nice little nook if, you know, somebody needs a little privacy, somebody's got to stay over. They can just take a sleepy... and I just set my spawn. Good job. And I gotta be honest, without any books, I just gotta put some books in. This room turned out pretty great. Again, I gotta fill out this with books. We got another computer over here. Yeah, this turned out really fantastic. And I put our to-do list just right here. So that's great. Again, more books, but yeah, this is turning out wonderful. And that is the entire floor of this hab unit complete. I just gotta grab all this stuff and bring it upstairs, and we gotta finish the upstairs portion. And then we'll be done with the hab unit decoration. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. I'm so excited. Actually, I think what I want to do next is tackle this area, because this is kind of what I've left for my server mates, and this isn't cool. This isn't cool. It's been a few weeks. This needs to be fixed. And I have a couple of things that I need to think about here on what exactly I want to do. Now see, there's a part of me that kind of wants to match what Foxy's going on here, so it's a little uniform, and I don't think that's a bad move. It's just trying to get it done correctly with things that I already have going on here, as well as not screwing up the inside of this. And I think we can get away with some copycat stuff to make it look nice. Now, another thing that I'm thinking about is taking this out a little bit more and having like a little stairway that connects. But first, we're gonna have to extend this out just a few blocks. I'm thinking maybe 3 blocks should be fine. Yeah, that should be good. And then we'll start the stairway around about maybe here or here. And for the surrounding bits, kind of what I was thinking is maybe, I don't know if this is gonna go, okay, it will go here. Something kind of like this. That will go around the side of it. For example's purpose, I'm going to make a little tiny bridge over here, and we can have that come up the side this way as well. And we might need copycat bites there. We just got to extend this out one. And then essentially what I'm thinking is we can do use the same blocks that Foxy did over there, just again to match aesthetic. And we can kind of give that sensation, that feeling of depth by just using these vertical steps like this. And then we'll have to do something on the side, maybe some panels, and we might be able to get away with panels there. And then what we can maybe do, see, that's not going to work with the copycat bites there, so we might have to just use bites in the corner pieces like this. And then we should be able to follow along this entire piece here. And this is where it's going to look a little odd, because now these are all going to be broken up with the polished texture. But you know, I gotta be honest, I'm not too horrendously worried about it. I don't really like it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think that looks absolutely horrendous. I don't like that at all. Well, I've run into a bit of an issue. I was doing a little decoration, as you can see behind me, and I completely ran out of Azurine, but Chosen to the rescue. He sent us a waypoint that has a little bit of an Azurine deposit in it, so we're gonna go check that out. And oh my gosh, look at this place that Chosen has going on. Jeepers, these people are so talented. This is incredible. Looks like it's underground. I don't know if it's under the water here or where I need to go. Oh. It's in a big old tunnel. There we go. Thanks, Chosen. This is so appreciated. Oh my gosh. I'll take some of this calcite too. My goodness. Stuff is always in short supply. Now, if I was a smart throw, I would have brought my tunnel borer over here. But that's okay. We'll just spend a little bit of time mining up this stuff, and we'll get back to the project. And out of the mines, and oh my gosh, we got so much. Look at all this. We got 2 stacks of calcite as well, and then just regular redstone ore, which I feel like is a little bit rare. So, hey, that's fantastic. Let's go finish up this build. Hi, my name's Throwlash, and I keep getting carried away with decorating. Yeah, I did it again. Gosh, I do this all the time. Anyways, take a look at what we've got so far. We just have, you know, some plants and some basic decoration. I went ahead and I finished the platforms out here, and I put some decoration on them as well. I even have this thing that kind of snakes around down to the next platform, which will bring you over here, and then this platform that will bring you down to the dock itself. And it's just a little guy, you know, you sit here, you fish. You know how it is. But if we go ahead and we go into free cam, which I have turned the speed down, apparently. There we go, that's much better. Okay, so here's what we're working with so far, and I think it is pretty fantastical. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a couple things that I could maybe touch up, but I gotta be honest, for what it is right now, I think we're good with it. Head back inside my head. Let's go inside, and I'll give you a little tour here. We just got a little sit-down area. I haven't really done too much with this area down here besides put some extra lighting in, and I still need to put more lighting in because there's still a little bit of torch spam. I could probably drop this one, to be honest. But yeah, there's still a little bit of torch spam kind of all over the place, and it's just in the middle here, so I gotta think about how I can fix that. But so far, I am super duper happy with the way this place has turned out. So, and if we head up here, we just have some other basic decoration. I need more books. I always need more books. Little more basic decoration over there, and we also have these things just lining the edges here. I want to keep this space open just in case we have to run around to our different machinery, but it just came out so well. And one last little bit of decoration here. Let's see if I can hit this without getting on it. There we go. Is I put a floor here. So now if you know, get a little overzealous while you're running, you don't run through the floor. But there is one more thing that I want to do, and you can kind of already see up here what's going on. I'm going to tear this out, and I'm going to replace it with a window. And I gotta be honest, I don't really know how this is gonna work yet, so it's kind of a work in progress, I guess. I'm a little nervous on how this is going to turn out. I think it'll be fine, but we'll see. So what's going on is I have something that is 16 wide here, and it's either 8 or 9 tall. I can't honestly remember. So I am going to go ahead and tear all of this stuff out. I probably don't need to tear all of it out, but I'm one of those people that needs the space to work with here, or I just won't be able to eyeball it. And it's very easy to replace all this stuff anyways. And I got to figure out what color glass I want to use, and I either want to use cyan or maybe light blue. But what I think we're going to end up doing is just head over to Egg's place, and I think this is what we need. So we do this and then this, I think. I don't know, man. All right. So, oh no, I put all of my diamonds in there. Oh, I don't know how to do. Oh no, I broke it. Eggs, I broke it. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think I got everything back that I needed to. So now we're trying this over here, and I don't know, man. I'm scared. I put 3 diamonds in it, and I put 3 stacks in it. So hopefully we get 3 stacks of dyed blocks. And there we go. 3 stacks of dyed blocks. That thing is still running, and I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just go back to what we were doing. You know, let's get some yellow as well. Why not? And I think I want to try this with the yellow first. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm using plots.co.uk to make an elliptoid. And I got to be honest with you folks, I'm really not good at this sort of thing. So bear with me. This is going to be horribly, horribly wrong. And I've done it wrong already. Okay, I think I'm getting this now. All right, so we've got our outline in, and then we need to do the next stage in, which is going to start here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this thing wraps around, and I did it wrong again. Okay, these come out 4. And then this comes over 2, comes over 3 actually, lines up with this. Okay, that's in now. That's good. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's finally in. Jeepers, that took way too long. Now, it's not gonna stay like this. Don't worry, I'm not gonna keep it just like this giant weird yellow glass eyeball thing. I'm gonna put a trim around it with Viridium, kind of a lot like we did here, except I'm not gonna have the diorite base. The whole trim is gonna be Viridium, and I think it'll look pretty cool. The frog lights aren't staying, they were just kind of marking the middle for me, so I think it'll look pretty neat. And then, unfortunately, I have to replicate it on the other side, and I'm not looking forward to that, but that's okay. I might be able to take a schematic of it, because this took this is way too difficult for me. I don't know why either. It was so hard. And the other thing that I want to do is just dig out the inside of this thing as well, and I want to blast it straight through the side of this cliff. Right as I put the blast block in, this guy spawns. What do we got? Rooted dirt. Oh, Nautilus shells. That's not too bad. But did nothing in there that I really need. Sorry, bud. Thanks anyways. No, nothing. I guess, you know, just... Well, with distractions out of the way, this is what we're working with so far, and it's obviously, it's not done. It's not done yet, but it is getting there, and I had to turn the vanilla tweaks thing off for the connected textures just so I could put the glass in correctly. And oh, I'm missing glass on the inside because I had to get inside of it. And actually, let's go back inside, because I want to rip out this bottom piece and also I think the top piece as well, and we're gonna fill it with frog lights. So the next thing we need to do is just encircle this thing in slabs, and I'm pretty sure slabs is the way I want to go. I gotta be honest, I'm not 100% sure. It might be better with something like panels, but we're gonna try slabs and see how it goes here. And then what we're gonna do from there is we're gonna just place these in here, and I'm hoping the shuffle mod, it certainly does. We're just gonna place these all in here, all these different types of iridium as a nice outline. And yeah, that looks halfway not terrible. It's kind of a shame you can't see the top of it, but I do like all the greenery up there still. And if we, ooh yeah, look at that ambient glow on the outside. That looks pretty cool. Now that white isn't going to be there around the outside of it. It'll be that Viridium that we just placed. But yeah, that looks pretty darn cool. You know, it doesn't fit with the Viridium there. It doesn't fit. Maybe we do keep the outside the limestone? Maybe we do that. I do like the bands. I like the bands coming down. I like the little hole in the center. I do like that. But the rest of it's too much. So maybe if I shave off these pieces and keep them as the limestone. Let me give that a shot. Okay, that's better. That's definitely better. I think it's a little too... like the Viridium just kind of starts. So I might put like a little piece there and there, just to flare it out a little bit. Let me give that a shot. All right, it's still not 100%, but it's definitely better. I'm thinking maybe it needs like a Viridium lip around it now, but I feel like that might also be too much. Ugh. Yeah, because now it's just a little stark, right? It's like, here's this Viridium here. Let me do the inside and I'll sleep on it, I think. Yeah, in here, I think it looks so much better, and that's mainly because it's got all the stuff around it. It's still a little stark and different, like it's still kind of out there, but I don't know. I like it. Maybe it's the yellow that's throwing me off. Like I said, I'll sleep on it and I'll come back to it. Well, I slept on it, and the solution was swap it out for white glass. that was the solution. It looks way better. I gotta stay away from those saws. I wish that I could make this work properly, and I just can't. But the solution was just swap it out for white glass, and on this side, it still looks a little weird. Honestly, it kind of looks a little too strange. I think maybe Viridium going around the outside here wouldn't be a terrible idea. But I also think just surrounding it with a little bit of foliage will look really great as well, and maybe have some leaves draping down. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. But oh my heavens, I am so happy with this. I think this came out absolutely fantastically. And there's really only one more thing that I'd like to do right here for this area, and the rest of it we'll handle a different day once I set up an actual tree farm, a permanent tree farm. We'll change out this underground area. And again, if anybody has anything, you know, you think I should put down here, just let me know. I might consider it. Man, I swear, sometimes the hardest part between projects is just getting your inventory sorted back into a workable condition. Oh my gosh. Cough, backpacks, cough. Yeah, that makes it look much better. much better. Oh man, that ties it in perfectly. I am super happy. I'm so glad I changed it out for the white glass, and then adding that little bit of foliage in there really pulls it together. Now, what we're gonna do next, as I just casually accidentally take a screenshot, is this. We gotta finish this area up here, and I've got all my boxes. I don't think I'm gonna need all of them. I definitely am going to need this one though, because up here we're going to put a little bit of some sort of water experimentation thing. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start it about here, and we'll shoot for 7 wide. Maybe we go 6. Maybe we'll do a 6 by 5. I don't know. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants on this one. And we're gonna do something kinda-ish, sorta kinda-ish like this. I don't know. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing here. Now, some of this we are going to swap out with some sand. And I'm thinking, ooh, actually, we might connect these. And then we can maybe throw some other slabs around as well, just to give a little bit of height differentiation, variation sort of stuff. And that way we can also put stuff on here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of this should be sand. Some of it should be slab. And the main reason for this is I don't really want this to be too high. I don't want it to be too tall. I'm thinking max like 2 blocks, right? And this bottom layer here, I want to come in with some industrial iron slabs. Wow, literally perfect amount. That's incredible. We're going to break these up a little bit with some weathered iron because, you know, it's going to be a lot of water. Round off with the vertical steps. And I want to come in with copycat panels as the actual glass piece here. And I don't know if I want them to be clear. I am struggling with this, I gotta be honest, because what's really nice about having them be clear is you can see directly into this, but having some sort of tinted glass might be kind of nice. I definitely don't want to do tinted glass, you know, the actual tinted glass itself, but with the Vanilla Tweaks thing that I have, it doesn't look like there's glass here at all, which could be cool. It definitely could be cool, but let's fill it up with some water first. Now that the water's in, I want to run just a tiny little trim of a copycat slice around the edge on the top as well. And then to tie the whole thing together, we're going to put a nice little vertical slice in here. And fantastic stuff. We have our little pond thing, I guess. But I am going to swap out some of the sand with these coral blocks. Because again, I want this to be some sort of like almost research facility-esque sort of looking thing. So we're just going to put a couple of pieces of coral here and there. I don't want anything too uniform. I think the coral, you know, like coral should be sitting next to each other. Kind of like so. And I understand that I don't have any of the red coral, and that's okay. I am okay with that, because having a little bit of sand in here is totally fine. I would like one of each type of coral as well. And then if I can, oh yeah, I would like some fans over here too. That's perfect. And then just with a little bit of lanterns, I think I might swap this guy out for a shaft just to make him look a little bit differently. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. I do like that. And with a couple of potted bushes and a handrail here so we don't accidentally fall down the stairs, that is this place done as well. And I think if we head down over here, go into our office and snag our to-do list, that is the Hab unit decor and the lab outside decor all done. So at this point, there's only one more thing I think that I would like to do today, and that is put what I want to put right here. So let me just get all of my crazy stuff out once again. And here we go. This should be the last row. I've just got to line everything up correctly. I think this one goes there. It sure does. And then Beardy Power Co. This over here, and then the mountain as our last one. Look at this. Look at our spawn town here. Isn't this gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. We've got my little Hab unit over here. We've got, oh, it's missing DeJojo's stuff. Oh no. All right, so we're gonna have to extend out by 1 back here, but that's not a problem. And I like the brass table covers around the outside of it. The only issue is it's gonna make it flat. Like, I can't put any decoration in here, right? Like, I can put a cartography table there, but that looks weird. I don't want that there. You know what I mean? But I think that's okay. So what I gotta do now is I need to just take these out of here, and I gotta replace these with frog lights. And then we've just gotta glide ourselves outside of the borders of that map and right click on this one and swap to our other hand. Oh, we gotta make sure that we get that corner up there. There we go. And then we just gotta fly this way. Right click on this map, put it in our offhand, fly out of it, right click, put it in our offhand, fly out of it, and then bam. That should be all of the maps of Spawn Town completely done now. Go ahead and put that back, and then I think we go up here, 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 and here. Nope, those two are backwards. Those last two are backwards. That one there, and then this one here. There we go. That's right. Oh, look at that. Look at that stretch of no trees there. That's really funny. But ladies and gentlemen, if that's not screenshot worthy, I don't know what is. Oh my goodness. Let me just try and make that a little more straight there. Look at how beautiful that is. Spawn Town in map form is awesome. It's so awesome. That's so cool. Now, I've never really done something like this before. I gotta be honest. Oh, I am missing one piece here. There we go. As I was saying, I never really have done something like this before. I've never played in a world that had an area big enough to really like take a nice map of. And this is so cool. This is so nifty. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done. We're done. We're done with everything that we wanted to get done here at Spawn Town so far. This is a little surreal. This is a little crazy. And it all started out with this bus and this landing platform. Oh my gosh. Do you remember? Remember when we were living out of this? Incredible. Feels like it was yesterday. It was months ago. And then we upgraded to the hab unit, and I wanted to throw more decorations on it, but I gotta move on. We are running out of time with my own personal deadline. But look at all this surrounding, just beautiful, beautiful fields that we put in. This is just so wonderful. Again, we did this over on Twitch. Go ahead and give me a follow over there. Connecting our path up all the way down here through Eggs' base. Sorry, Eggs. We finally got our hab unit done here as an actual livable space, which I think turned out super wonderful. And our nice little gardeny, experimenty place upstairs. I think this was a great addition as well. Just adds to the, maybe it's aquaponics or whatever the heck it's called, where you grow food with fish inside of it. I'm not putting fish in there. There's not enough room though. And although the lab's not 100% done, because we still have our tree farm in there, I think this came out super fantastic as well, with all the little decoration that we have all over the place. The downstairs, like I said, could use a little bit more, but we'll get there once we have a more permanent tree farm set up. And we definitely need more books. However, I think that this area turned out fantastic too. I don't feel bad having this here on the server, these holes in the side of my wall. I don't feel bad about it anymore. And I do really like this. Now that it has all the stuff around it and it's got that white glass in there, I think that looks fantastic. But yeah, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with our Spawn Town projects. We can finally move on to our quote-unquote main base area. This has been the most fun and fantastic ride for the last 3 months. Thank you so much, folks, for coming along with me on this awesome adventure in the Just Create SMP Spawn Town. I cannot wait to show you what is next on the Just Create SMP. But before we go, I obviously have to send an absolutely massive shout out and thank you to my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons over at patreon.com/throwlash. Thank you so much for your support. It helps me do what I do. And yeah, I just thank you, everybody. It's unreal. I appreciate it a lot. But until next time, folks, my name is Throwlash. This is the Just Create SMP, and we will see you in the next awesome action-packed episode. Thanks. I love y'all. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode on the Just Create SMP with me, Throwlash. Today is a very special day where we actually move away from the spawn area and we go work on the new place. But in the last episode, I can't stop staring at this map. It looks so cool. And waking up, logging into the server and waking up and just looking at this spawn area from my new balcony. It is fantastic. I've been making a point to log out in my bedroom. So when I wake up in the morning, I can just open up the door and look out on the beauty that is Spawn in this place. Oh my gosh, I can't get over this server. But we can't dilly-dally. We've got a lot to do today. I need to spend some diamonds. I gotta go bother Stam, and we gotta make a tree farm. Lots to do, lots to do. And my feet is in the water. Whoops, oh gosh. Actually, now that we did the things, let's check out some of the new shops. We've got the Espresso. Get your XP fix fast. And this place is awesome. Oh gosh, I'm sorry about your thing in your head. That looks painful, but we can get blocks of experience, and this is all done by Chosen. I love the stone button with that. That looks really cool. Fantastic stuff. Over here, I think is a newspaper. In your own words, yes. I need to zoom in on this here. your story in the next issue. Write for the Cog and Quill and get your story posted in our bi-weekly newspaper. Submit your work through this form. Thanks for that. That was very helpful. So if you, folks, if you want to submit stories to Eggs' newspaper, go ahead and hit that QR code, and you can submit your own stories here. Isn't this fantastic? I'm guessing it's just a diamond for a newspaper? Is that how this works? Yep. There we go. Look at that. The Cog and Quill. How do I read it? Do I put it in here? Oh, do I just right-click on it? Oh, I do. Look at that. Oh, wow. Golden Carrot scandal rocks the server. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Foxy court case. The real victim. Dun, dun, dun. And then when we can advertise. Very cool. The Benedict Publishing Company. Get it? Like Eggs Benedict. Get it? Oh, my gosh. But I want to take a look at what's going on inside here. Oh, I love that chandelier. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. But it is super cool in here. Oh, it's like a little bar you can hang out. Nice. Oh, I love that painting too. That goes outside. We don't need to check that out. Go in the restricted section, see what's going on upstairs. Oh my gosh, Eggs, this place is awesome. This place is so incredible. What a great job. Love this table too. Bodies court, lower power prices. Yeah, lower the power prices, am I right? Where's Walulu? Or is that supposed to say Waldo? Oh my gosh, this place is so cool. Oh, and then kind of upstairs in the tower sort of thing. Oh, we can walk across here. What's over here? Nothing. Cool. But wait, there's more. We can continue to go upstairs. Wow. Awesome stuff. Very cool build, Eggs. I love this place. This is great. Ooh, a train. We got to do one of those soon. Very, very soon. What do we got here? The Chosen Powder Company. Oh, it's like beardy powder. Get dirty in every shade. Hi, sheepies. Oh, is that a Jeb? It's totally a Jeb. That's dope. Why is Blazes? Well, this place is just beautiful. My goodness. We're going to be using a lot of concrete soon, so I might have to buy some from Chosen. Very cool. Very cool. Anything off this way? Nope, we've seen all this before. Oh, what's this? Oh. Regulars only. Let's find out where that is, shall we? Well, I don't see nothing nowhere. Unless it's around the corner? No, there's nothing over here. Interesting. Well, I'm not a regular, so that's probably why I can't find it. Anyways, Black Market Forge. Forge responsibly. Or don't. Live life, leave. Oh, there's the Blaze. Found it. Oh, he's the stock ticker. Cool. All right, so you collect your books here. Very neat. And we've got, it doesn't tell me what the book is. That's unfortunate. How am I supposed to know what book it is when it won't tell me what book it is? Is it advanced tooltips? No? Huh. Well, weird. I guess I gotta pick it up to see what it is. And then cake slice. Oh, enchanting. I don't know what any of that does. My goodness. Oh, you're not the stock ticker. That's this guy over here, the stock keeper. Interesting. Cool. Well, we'll have to buy those at some point. I want some better tools. And then Mr. Redstones. Stones, that's reds. Added way too many S's in there, but we've got a redstone shop. That's actually really incredible. I'm assuming this is Beardy. This looks like a Beardy build. Absolutely. Oh, again, I'm sorry about your hat, but absolutely fantastic. A diamond per stack seems reasonable. Hopefully we can... Oh, 5 for 512? Yes. Absolutely, yes. I wonder if he'll do shulker boxes at some point. That would be awesome. And then just a couple extra shops. Yeah, these are absolutely Beardy shops. Gosh, he's such a good builder. He really is. Everybody on this server is incredible. Oh, I love this corner store. Corner stores are the best, aren't they, Beard? Friggin' best. I want to find the speakeasy. I think I found the speakeasy. Oh, come on. I don't wanna, though. I don't want to. Fine. If I just don't look at it, then it's not real and it doesn't exist. We can just go right past it. Yeah, I hate that. Ooh. Oh, this is really cool. This is so cool, man. Dye shop. Very neat. Get it? It's a dye shop because you die because of the stupid clown. Don't tell anyone. I'm not going to tell a soul. This is so cool. Incredible builders. Absolutely incredible builders on this server. All right, now I gotta leave and I gotta go past this stupid thing again. Okay, and we're done. Incredible stuff here on this server. Incredible stuff here at spawn. Absolutely fantastic. But we've got to get this shop finished and stocked ASAP. People are getting real upset with me that I don't have any wood in stock and I don't have any leaves in stock. So we got to get onto this right now. Well, I tried to think of everything that we might need for this project, and hopefully it's all in these shulker boxes. Who knows? I mean, at this point, I probably forgot 17 things. Please don't be dark outside. Okay, and there is one more thing that I want to get before we go, and we have to go over to Stam's Little Iron Farm for this. And there was not nearly as much iron in there as I thought there was going to be. That sucks. Oh well, at least we have some. Thread the needle. Yeah, boy. And let's head over to our new base location. And here we are flying into our new base location. Now somebody's been chopping down the top of my trees. That's me. I'm somebody. I needed leaves, all right, guys? But look at this gigantic area here, and then we've got more behind us as well. We're in a flower forest. Isn't this fantastic? And yes, I left the logs here. I'll cut them down soon, don't worry. But if I pull up the map, this is the area that we're working with. We have this whole entire archipelago. We have all these islands to work with here, and I am pretty excited. I have a plan, but it's not a completely finished plan. But it's a plan. I don't know. We're gonna do our best, all right, folks? And you can see on this map, we are pretty close to Beardy over here, and then we've got Foxy up here as well. So we're kind of sandwiched almost between the two of them. And this area right here, I am going to completely flatten out in a almost Mr. Beardstone-esque way. We're just gonna run a couple of deployers on top of it. I'll probably do a cart contraption or something like that just because I don't have any trains yet. And we're going to temporarily flatten this out because I would like to have this be a temporary tree farm. Let's go ahead and dig this up while I figure out exactly what I want to do here, because zinc is always, always, always needed. And before we get started, I would like to put a little cheeky nether portal in right here. Go ahead and take the coordinates of that, and then we're going to head over to Beardy's place. He's got a nether portal over here somewhere, and we're just going to place the other one on top of the roof instead of spawning it in. See if we can use this portal without being seen. Go ahead and light that, and we'll see, did I do my maths correctly? I did! Great. All right, fantastic stuff. And we go back to the correct portal. Okay, perfect. So the first thing we got to do is change our boring machine up a little bit because I want it to expand pretty much to this entire island here. And this should be the right height, 78. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't know if we're going to have enough glue for this, to be perfectly honest. Nope. Don't have enough glue. Darn it. All right, the first of many trips back. I got more glue, and I actually bought some saws and harvesters from Chosen as well, which is fantastic. I should have bought some more drills. That was silly, but that's okay. And now we are able to get everything that we need to get here, and I think we'll go up to there and then here, just so we don't stick anything on that little spot right there. And I think we're set and ready to send this bad boy off. Oh, I gotta lay the track for it, I think. It should lay track itself, actually. Well, let's just give it a nudge and see what happens here, huh? And finishing the last little bit of cleanup here, we have ourselves a gigantic semi-flat area. Now it's all on the same Y level at least, which is fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some stuff down so I get more stuff in my pockets. Because a lot of this dirt and whatnot we are going to need. Now, what I need to do next is make this a gigantic flat area. And I think the way we're gonna do that, maybe we'll start right here. Is I'm going to put our boring machine back down and we're going to change it up a little bit. First thing we got to do is unglue these drills because they're in the wrong spot now. Because what I'd like to do is I would like to have a channel of drills going down here. So that way we can go ahead and drill out this top layer as well. Now I know I could just throw a layer of dirt on top of this, but for some reason I want to drill more out. I don't know. I like using drills. Shut up. And we're just gonna have a line of deployers. After the drill breaks the stuff, it's going to put dirt down, and we're just gonna have a whole field of dirt. But I do have to go back because I don't have enough deployers. I don't have enough deployers, but I think that's okay. We're gonna have to take the drills off once we're done going down, and then we can just move deployers and move the thing as we need, and that's all right. Yeah, let's just see what happens here, I guess. So I should be able to go ahead and take that from there and that from there, and I think I should just be able to hit go and it'll go. Oh, let's try it, see what happens. And no, that's a huge resounding no. For some reason, it didn't work. Why did that happen? Okay, now it worked for some reason. I don't know, that was weird. All right, let's just see what happens. It should make a big old flat area. All right, cool. That's good. It got one side of it, and obviously I dug up a lot of the stuff that I wanted to use here, but that I'm not super worried about it. So I'm gonna put this down here, and I'm just gonna change it up a little bit, and I'm gonna get rid of some of these drills, etc., etc. Okay, I think it needs to go here. I think. Do I have any blocks? I think it's got to go here. All right, let's grab this. Let's put it there and hit the button, and that looks good. I think. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Heck yeah. And there we go. Ah, fantastic stuff. And I almost want to do a time lapse of the grass growing because I feel like that would be super duper fun. But I think this is gonna be enough space. If it's not, we can always add a little bit more on the end here. So I guess what I gotta do now is just kind of plan out where each individual tree is gonna go. So let me grab, I don't have any saplings. Let me grab some saplings, figure out how much space everything's gonna need, and I'll get back to you guys once I've got that done. So some things that we have to worry about with this is the size of the trees, because some trees grow ridiculously large. Yeah, there are some trees that are just obnoxiously large, and I am talking about mangrove. I'm talking about mangrove trees. They need a 13 by 13 by 18 space in order to, that's their maximum growth. They don't need that to grow, that's just their, why am I digging that out? I swear, my inefficiencies sometimes just are remarkable. Anyways, so as I was saying, mangrove trees are one of the largest ones, and they need a 13, they will grow maximum 13 by 13 by 18, like root structure, which can get obnoxious, especially when we want to build other trees around the mangrove, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a big old stone brick thing around, barrier around our area here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out exactly where I want to plant these saplings. And I guess what I mean by where is we need to count in, and we got to do 18, right? So 1, 2, 18. So here's 18. And this is the space that a mangrove tree can grow in. I'm going to give it an extra 2 pieces of space for 20. And actually, we'll go 21. And the reason for that is I don't want, I want to be able to cut it all down, right? So if this is 21 here, and I fell in the hole, good job, throw. We're going to have a barrier here. This is going to be our mangrove barrier, right? So we need to find the middle part of this. So this row here is actually going to be where the propagule gets planted, right? So the propagule is going to get planted on this stretch here, and it has a huge plot that it can grow on. And I think I'm doing this right. Yeah, the maximum size for is a 13 by 13 by 18. Now I'm sure that's 13 tall or 13 out on each side, right? 13 by 13 and then 18 up, but I want to be sure. So this is what we're doing here, okay? So this here is going to be our mangrove, and what I'm going to do is kind of something a little strange. We're going to just do that. That way the mangrove does not grow. So here's our mangrove plot. Great. Now jungle's a really, really strange one because it needs a 5 by 5, and yes, we're going to do jungle next. I didn't tell you that, did I? As I was saying, jungle is a weird one because it needs a 5 by 5 a 5 by 5 column. It's weird. Yeah, so it needs like a 5 by 5, right? But it's on the northwestern sapling. So if we head this way, let's see, that's east, that's northwest. So it would be the sapling that's over here. So if I do 1, 2, 3, and 4, this needs a 5 by 5 column of unobstructed saplingness. So let me just try and see if I can explain this. So this here is causing this to not grow because it is in the 5 by 5 thing above the sapling, right? So it's what, 1, 2, 3 away or whatever. So that's not going to work. So what we need to be careful of is we need to place our jungle saplings so that way they have enough height and space between each one. I don't know, it's really weird. Jungle's gonna be a pain in the butt. Anyways, and this actually right here I think is going to be the perfect place to start the jungle saplings, just kind of where I put those right there. And what I think I'm gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away, we'll do another set of 4, and hopefully that's gonna be enough space for these saplings to grow. I might actually go a little bit farther away. Let's go 2 blocks away, because I know the canopies can just become absolutely massive. So maybe we'll do that. And what's that, 7 blocks? 1, 2, yeah, 7, there we go. So every 7 blocks, we are going to have another set of 4. And now looking back on it, I should not have covered this whole thing in dirt. The whole thing should be covered in stone bricks. I should have covered the entire thing in stone or stone bricks, and then dug out the areas of where I want the dirt to be. Whoops. And we're just gonna nudge these over a little bit just so they have a little bit of space on each side. So 1, 2, 3, we'll give it 3, 1, 2, 3, and then right here we'll start the line and we'll make the line too thick. Well, it looks like we have a limestone deposit here. That's cool. So we've got really big spaced out tree. We've got like super tall, could be potentially very spaced out tree. And then I think what we're gonna do next is go birch. And we'll put just a tiny tree in the center of another really big spaced out tree like spruce. And then we can do the same thing and we'll do maybe cherry after, right? Like we'll do big spruce trees and then we'll do oak and then we'll do cherry trees and then we can just go down from there, right? And I think I'm already probably not going to have enough room for everything. I'm probably spacing them out too much, but that's okay. And I think what I might do is put the spruce trees just 2 in. 1, 2, here we go, 1, 2, and then yeah, the birch trees, excuse me. We'll just put the birch trees 2 in, and I think that should be totally fine. And we'll give it a little space for, actually, I think these cherry trees probably could come over 1. I don't know if they need nearly as much room as those do, so we'll give 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then right here is where we'll cut off that. We'll do oak trees next, and I know that oak can get a little large with their big old trees, so maybe we'll do 3 as well. 1, 2, 3, and we'll go here for the oak trees. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna have enough room, but that's okay. We'll do 1, 2, 3 for acacia. We'll do another 3 for spruce. And we only have 2 more, and I think what we can do, 1, 2, 3, is kind of do the same thing. Oh no, wait, I need these here. Kind of do the same thing that we were doing. Well, we'll have these here, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put a little space here. And yeah, we'll have to extend all the way out there. That's kind of obnoxious, but I think this is all going to be spaced down enough. This is really what's killing me here is the mangrove just needing so much space is obnoxious. But I think this is fine. It's going to give everything enough space, enough to do its thing. And that is everything planted here. Now we have a little bit of extra space, and honestly, I might be able to fill this with bamboo, but I'm not really sure about that. We could just have this be our processing section here, which might be a better idea, because I feel like when you have a cart contraption that has saws on it, let's say at this level, right? And you chop down a whole shoot of bamboo, I think the rest of it just goes flying all over the place. Like, it doesn't take all of the pieces of bamboo, but I'm not 100% sure. That's something that I would have to test. Anyways, everything is looking pretty good here. Everything is spaced out very well. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to carve channels down, you know, where I want. How do I put this? I'm just going to carve channels down and put the stone bricks in, and we're going to leave the rest of it as either dirt or grass, you know, whatever it is. It'll probably be grass at this point. And then for these sections here, like these areas here, obviously for the 2x2 trees, I am going to have to section them out like so. And I'm okay with that, because that'll also give me an excuse to get underneath this farm and light up, because I didn't light anything up. I didn't light a lot of it up, and there's some gribblies spawning under there. Anyways, so we'll have channels like this for the 2x2 trees, just so the deployers can only put in this location, right, and this location, etc. Now I know you can put blueprints in deployers, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do this just because my brain works that way. I know there's another way to do it. Deal with this. Everything else though, like the birch trees and the cherry trees, you can just line them down in a row and it'll work totally fine. It's just these 2x2s that we need to worry about. So I'll just go ahead and get started carving out an entire gigantic section under here for these trees, I guess. And wow, look at that. This took way longer than I'd like to admit. But we've got all the channels in, we've got everything in there, and I know that the 2x2s are offset by 1. Don't worry about it, it's okay. But this is so imposing. This is really cool. This might be one of the biggest things that I've built in a very, very long time, and I'm pretty excited about it. If I head back inside of my head here, we've got channels for each one of these individual trees, and it goes all the way down to our dark oak trees down here. And I also did a little bit of testing bamboo shoots, when you chop down a really big one with mechanical saws, guess what? It absolutely, all of it goes into the barrel or whatever is on the minecart contraption. So I could put bamboo on this channel here, and that's super rad. And one of the biggest reasons that is super rad is because obviously we're going to get all of the wood for bamboo, so we'll be able to sell the bamboo wood, but I also need bone meal. Yeah, I need some bone meal. And the reason for that is those mangrove propagules don't always like grow all the way once a mangrove tree grows. So I need a way to make sure that I'm getting enough mangrove propagules in the cart contraption as it goes back and forth. So it'd be super great to have bone meal for that. Not only that, but I also need azalea leaves. And it's just because this is just create, the only way to get azalea trees to grow is by bone mealing them. So we need to set up a little machine, kind of like the one that we had over in the HAB unit in the lab, where it's a little tree that sits there and it just goes backwards and forwards as like a little observer clock, bone meals the sapling, right? Or I guess the azalea bush is what it's called. But we're not worried about that right now. What I am worried about right now is building the processing unit over here. Get rid of stuff. Tall grass is the worst. As I was saying, sorry. What I am worried about right now is building the processing unit as well as the minecart contraption that's going to be going back and forth. And I haven't really thought that far ahead for the minecart contraption. I'm not gonna lie. What I'm thinking is we will actually build a contraption on one of these two rails here, and it can ride this rail all the way down because it's in between these two trees, and the lowest that oak leaves grow is here, so they shouldn't mess with the tracks at all. I think that should be totally fine. Now it's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the batuckus because underneath these tracks is a whole bunch of solid blocks. So we're gonna have to dig out a whole bunch of that in order to get some redstone in there for the power rail, or we just put levers on top here. I guess I don't mind that. This is a semi-temporary build anyways. So you know what? Maybe we worry about the minecart tracks right now, and we don't worry so much about the processing facility. We can get the minecart contraption in. Where's my gold? There it is. We can get the minecart contraption in first, and then worry about the other stuff later. And I don't think this is gonna be enough gold for what we want. Yeah, that's absolutely not enough gold. We're gonna have to go back for some more gold. All right, this should be enough gold. What do we got here? And I think we'll go 2 stacks for now. Hold on to the rest of it. And there we go. All the powered rail is in, and it is all powered. I got levers down on it. So now all we got to do is build the minecart contraption, which I might do back here, to be honest, just so we don't put it on the power rail and it just goes flying off. And then, yeah, I think at that point we're good to go with building the processing side. I don't know why I always sound like I'm questioning it. We're good to go? I don't know what that's about. I'm sorry, everybody. So in a dream world, I'd like to make this whole thing out of linear chassis, which means, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go give Chosen a whole bunch of money again because I don't have enough andesite alloy to do this. Now, what I probably should do is, yeah, I could just bring it down like this every time we see, or every time that we need a saw, excuse me, a saw. Yeah, whoops, that's not what I want. Yeah, so our saws would sit here for the oak trees, right? Yeah, that makes sense. And then here for the cherry trees. Yeah. And then across the top is where we're just going to band all this together. Now, does that make sense? Probably not, but that's fine. It'll look cool this way. And not me noticing right now that I bought way too many saws for this project. And then when it gets to this mangrove portion, we're actually gonna have to extend it here on the ground instead of up like we did before, because this entire row here needs saws. So that's why we bought so many. See, I knew there was a reason. It wasn't me just spending money for no reason. Okay, great. So let's go buy some, you know, Chosen might actually have linear chassis for sale. I got my diamonds on me. Let's just head over there. All right, any linear chassis? None over here. None over here. Doesn't look like it. Are we selling andesite alloy? We are not. Uh-oh. I guess I'm just gonna have to buy a ton of andesite? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to buy a ton of andesite. And Smart Throw did not bring an empty shulker box with him, so I have to put it in my bones box. Let me out. There we go. Jeepers. Let's see how Stam's doing for iron. Let me tell you, iron is gonna be one of the first things that we start farming once we get this place set up. And there we go. That should be all of this ready. And I think what I can do here, just for the saws themselves, I found my glue. Where's my glue? There it is. Crisis averted. We found our glue. As I was saying, what I think I can do is just do this and put a saw on it. I don't think I have to glue the linear chassis together at all. And I think that's because the whole thing just connects to itself. Now, I could be wrong, and this is probably using way more glue than I need to because I feel like each application is using one piece of the glue, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. I got glue in droves. Glue for days. Call me throw glue because I'm gluing all... you know what? I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. And you know what? These are actually in the wrong spot. These here saws, they need to be one up because this is gonna be for the bamboo because we need this level here to not be saw. We need the second level. So go ahead and fix that and fall. Good job, throw. You'll figure out how to play video games here one day. Okay, there we go. That's good for the bamboo because that'll be able to cut the second stalk, not the first one. And we got a guest. Hi. What are you selling? Oh, Nautilus shell. Cool. Slime balls. I don't need them. I don't. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any though, so you can, I'm not gonna kill you. You can just go down there though. Bye, thanks. So perfect, this is great because what this is going to do is it's going to cut down the tree. This is all the tree is going to be cut down now. Problem. We need a way to replant stuff now. So we can do this a couple of ways. And I think the best way to do this is to just raise this up by one and put the deployers on the back. Our other option is we can put the deployers on the back of this facing that way. Or maybe behind. I'm not really sure. So I think what we'll do is we'll put them on the back. Oh, you know what else we need? We need saws on the back of these as well so it can get all the trees as it's returning. Oh. See, I knew there was a reason that we were doing it this way. Once again, smartest throw alive. I really am the smartest Throwlash I know. Let me be honest with you. Never met a smarter Throwlash. I've run into an issue. I've lost my deployers. I put them on here? Ooh, I put them on here. I didn't lose them at all. I know exactly where they are. Ha ha! Gosh, I'm losing my mind, I swear. And just because I want it to look decent, we're gonna flank this thing with, you know, a couple of linear chassis just to give it a little structure and support. And this thing should be able to place saplings and propagules through the machine itself. So I think that's where this needs to be. I'm pretty sure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this one only to use propagules. Fantastic stuff. Those are good there. Those are our jungle ones. Birch over there. And here's cherry. Here's oak. Cha-cha. Spruce, nap, here's pale oak, and last but certainly not least is dark oak. Perfect. And now these, I do think that I'm going to have to glue to this. So I'm just gonna have to do this, I think, just because if I twist these around, they don't look connected, so it's fine. We can just glue these top pieces because the linear chassis should connect to itself. And that there is the easy part done. Believe it or not, that's the easy part. So the difficult part is going to be setting up the harvesters so that way we get the leaves as well. And by harvesters, I mean we need a ton of different ones kind of scattered all over the place depending on the tree that we're going to get. Now, obviously I don't want to harvest every single leaf. And the reason for that is if I harvest every leaf, I am not going to get any saplings when I cut the tree down. And if I don't get any saplings, then I'm not going to be able to run this farm. So essentially what I think I'm going to try is I'm going to put just a little bit further up and forward, kind of in every other sort of situation here. So if I were to go up and then I were to go here and then up again, maybe up again for cherry, then I would have to connect all that together. It looks like it already is. I think that should get most of the cherry leaf. I might have to go up again one more time. And essentially what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put harvesters all on this row, skip this row, do the same thing over here with this, right? Have it be 4 high, and then skip this row, and then do the same thing here, etc. And just alternate. So we get half of the leaves. Problem that I see arising with that is it's not going to cut down the leaves once it grows the tree. Oh man, I don't. You know what? We're gonna build it. We're gonna try it, and if it doesn't work out, we can smash the whole thing apart and we'll try again. I think that should be fine for cherry. I think, yeah, we shouldn't have to go any taller than that. I don't believe something like that. And I'm not sure. probably should bump it forward by a block or two, because essentially it's going to get a couple of leaves and then the tree's gonna break. So maybe we bring it forward about 3 blocks and it's just gonna look really stupid. But at least we get the leaves. Oh my gosh, from here it looks so angry. Oh, geez. And I just realized I have to mirror this on the other side too. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be way more... You know what? I don't have to mirror on the other side. I don't have to cut down the leaves every time. So this is gonna give me 4, 8, 12, 16 per tree. Hopefully, before it cuts it down. I shouldn't have to mirror this on the other side. That's not a lot of leaves, but if we get a ton of trees, right, that's 16 per tree. Man, I don't know. That's rough. We'll try it like this, and if we really need to, we can expand, right? We can expand to the other side. We can probably even go up, especially with some trees. Things like the birch tree, though, I can probably start at this level. I might even be able to start at this level because... No, not birch. Oak, I can start at this level. Birch, I can start here, because I think... birch leaves start too high from the ground. I don't know. But yeah, that's good for cherry for now. Let me go shriepies and we'll work on the other ones. Oh, to have a jetpack right now. So here's what we're working with so far. And I think I might want to set up another row for the jungle and the spruce. I just don't think that's gonna get us enough, especially if we get a ton of spruce trees that are like this. I don't really know. That it's only gonna tag these ones on the end, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And we still have to set these 2 up, but I only got 10 harvesters left, so I gotta go back. I gotta make some harvesters, and they're so expensive. Look at this. Look at this. So expensive. All right, I'll be right back. And I think that's it. I think it's set. It looks really weird. It's a little wonky, but I think we are set to give it its first test run. Now, I'm not going to be able to gather. I'm worried about the... Oh, I did that completely wrong, didn't I? Oh, no. Do I care? I don't think I care. So I'm not going to be able to get as many jungle leaves as I am everything else, but I got to be honest with you. I don't think I'm too horribly upset with that. I think what I'm gonna do is I think it's time to give it a test run, to be honest with you. And we can't give it a test run yet because I forgot to put any storage on the back of it. But yeah, the only thing that it's missing at this point is some sort of storage, and I'm not 100% sure on where I want to put that. I might put that down over here on this side. There's another part of me that wants to put it on the middle. And the reason I'm not entirely sure is because I don't really know how the processing facility is going to look yet, or what it's going to do. So I think we're just gonna have 2 main storage things in the processing facility. One is going to be for leaves, the other one's gonna be for log, and I think we're gonna do stripped logs. So as far as I'm aware, all I need to do is dump the storage, all the leaves go in one vault, and then all the logs are gonna come out on a belt, and then I wanna take like a third of them and strip them, because I don't think people are going to buy as many strip logs as they are regular, but I'm not 100% sure. But what I'm going to do right now, just so we get a proper test, is I'm going to go ahead and grow all the trees that we have around here. I don't know if this one's going to grow, to be perfectly honest. No, it doesn't look like it. And then we can fill this thing up with a little bit of storage stuffs, which I think is just going to be a vault for right now. Let's pick a spot. Let's put it here. Let's put it right here. And then as far as I'm aware, all I have to do for the vault is just put a piece of glue down, put the vault in, and then glue the whole vault together, I think. And that should take it with it. I don't know what I'm doing here, people. Well, we're about to find out, I guess. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a chute and we're gonna empty all these saplings in here. Maybe I should do it without the saplings in there first. Yeah, let's do a dry run first, and we'll pick it back up and put it back over here and do the saplings afterwards. I'm so nervous. Lock rotation, and okay, it looks like it picked up. So I should be able to just pick it up and put it in my pocket. And it got everything. Okay, cool. That's good. All right, so why am I freaking out? Stop freaking out right now, dude. We need this here, and then another one all the way on the other end, and then we should just be able to put it down. Go. Oh my gosh, it's doing it. Okay. All right. Yeah, obviously I knew it was going to leave some leaves behind, and that's okay. I'm not upset about that. Now, why did it not pick this up and plant more oak leaves. It didn't plant these in the right orientation, and that should be coming back soon. Should be. Why did it not? Is it because it's not loaded? Oh no, here it comes. Okay, cool. It just takes a minute. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go ahead and pick this up, and it should just run off the track here. Let me pick that up too. Sweet, and it came right back. Okay, great, great. Oh, I gotta turn it into a not contraption anymore, and it should place it in the world, and after it does, we have a bunch of leaves and a bunch of logs. Oh my gosh. Why am I so surprised that this worked? Oh, that's fantastic. Now, it kind of didn't... All right, we got a couple of propagules, but it didn't plant any more birch. We didn't get any more birch saplings. For some reason, the oak saplings just, like, fell out of it, and we didn't get enough of these saplings either, so that's concerning. This is absolutely going to run out of saplings at some point. But oh my goodness, I'm floored. I'm absolutely floored that this worked. I don't know why I'm so surprised. And I'm brewing up ideas on what we can do for the sapling issue, and it's honestly, like, my thought is just another tree farm. It's just another tree farm, kind of like Chosen's, where it's farming a whole bunch of trees, and we got this big old spinny thing that's spinning around, cutting the trees down, but not cutting any of the leaves down. And this will more or less be our giant leaf farm. And in future, we'll probably take that approach. But I'm just so happy that I'm just so happy it's working. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save one of each sapling, and I'm just going to go ahead and just load this machine up with all the saplings that we have, and a chute, and the shulker that has all of the saplings in it. Great, boom, and that should just go ahead and drain in there. Perfect. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back this up one more block, so that way this is shut off here. And I'm gonna put a pulse timer on this, and I think I'm gonna set it for like every 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, you know what, I might actually have to do this and then do a pulse extender. Every 5 minutes, this is going to power for 5 seconds. After the 5 seconds is over, that should be more than enough time for this to go, and then it'll come back, and it'll sit here, and it'll wait for 5 minutes. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need 5 minutes. We could probably set it to 3 or something like that, but I don't want this thing running back and forth all the time. There's no need for that. It's just going to be way too much, so we'll try this and see what happens. And that's it. Everything's primed and ready to go, so I should be able to, once again, just make sure this is on lock rotation. Flick this lever to pick the whole thing up. Pick the whole thing up. Pick up these, because whoopsies. And then we can put this here, and that's the wrong orientation. And then we can put that there. That's what I meant. Just got to make sure that there's no grass under these deployers. And normally we have to wait 5 minutes, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this to 5 seconds for right now, because I want to see this thing go, and then we'll turn it back to 5 minutes. And this thing should be off to the races, and it should be getting us a whole bunch of stuff and planting a whole bunch of saplings. All right, fantastic. And I can't keep up with it. And apparently we're going to hitch a ride with it on the way back. Heck yeah. Now what I'm hoping is it missed a couple of jungle leaves over there, or jungle saplings over there. So I'm kind of hoping that after it drops me off, we can go check that out. Oh yeah, because it planted all of its saplings, yeah, it's not going to be able to complete these. So I'll just do this manually. That's fine. And that is going to suck. We are going to lose some saplings and sticks and all that sort of stuff. But I don't think I'm too worried about it. And we've got trees growing already. Fantastic stuff. So what I could do for those saplings and whatnot that are going to drop and fall is I could put like a sweepy arm on here, just like something underneath here, and then just have a channel where they could all just fall into the channel. But that's gonna be if they drop and then they don't despawn after this 5 minute thing. So maybe we do change it to 3 minutes, but I want to see how many trees we get after 5 minutes. And oh my gosh, we got so many trees out of that. That was awesome. That was awesome. And it's already on its way back, and more trees are already growing on the way back and the way forward. This is incredible. This is, oh, I'm so glad that I did this. I'm so glad that it's done. Wow, these cherry trees are growing very quickly. And here it is back at home. Now I'm gonna kill this just for a little bit, mainly because I want this to empty out, sort of. Like, I don't know how much is in here. It could be excruciatingly full. I'm not entirely sure. So we're gonna let this set for a little bit and probably just grow way too many trees, and I'm okay with that. But man, this has been such a great experience. And hey, eggs is on. It's super late for eggs. And this is another thing that I forgot about, is some of these mangrove trees are going to grow excruciatingly tall, and I'm not gonna get like any leaves out of this, so I might have to fix that as well. Now, as far as processing is concerned, I'm pretty sure this is really all we need, to be perfectly honest, and I'll walk you through each step. Just hop up here, there we go. So this thing is going to come and dock over here, and it's going to hit this portable storage interface, and all the leaves are gonna come out here, and they're gonna go into this item vault. Obviously, we need to make it bigger. I just need to go give Chosen diamonds first. All the bamboo is gonna come out over here, and it's on a force split, so it's gonna put them all into these. I need mechanical presses, and then it's gonna press them down into blocks and put them in this vault. Once that vault fills up with blocks of bamboo, I'm gonna add another one of these here in future that is going to just compost all the bamboo that we have. So once it gets to a certain threshold, it'll turn that one on. We'll use threshold switches and all that sort of stuff, and it'll compost some bamboo for us. And then last but certainly not least, all the logs are gonna come over here, and we have a forced round robin. 2/3 of the logs are just going to go straight into this vault here, and the other third are going to get sawed on the sawed and then go into the vault. So we'll have 2/3 of our wood product is going to be log, and the other third is going to be stripped logs. I could do half and half, but I don't want to. It's as easy as that. So what I've got to do is I've got to buy a whole bunch of vaults. I got to get a whole bunch of andesite and brass funnels, and I need some attribute filters and other filters and all that other nonsense. So bear with me. I also need power over here, and I think I know exactly what I'm going to do for that. And I think just setting these filters here to only make bamboo blocks, which I think is the only thing bamboo can make anyways. Oh no, it can make sticks, but I don't know if you can press stick. Anyways, I think this is all I have left to do besides wiring up some power. So we've got this filter for any leaves, we've got this one for any logs, we've got this one for only bamboo, and then under here is where we're gonna dump out the saplings. Now I know the saplings need to go back in the machine, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna have these loop around and go back up into this vault, I think. Or I might have them come up and, yeah, I might have them snag on a different entry area over here. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with the saplings quite yet. Now, I have a decent sized vault on this, and I might actually make it bigger, but I think it should be fine. I don't know. But I got to find a new place to change this thing. I guess I could move this over here. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit bigger, so that should be better for us. Now I'm just gonna flick this lever. That's gonna turn into a thingy. We'll just go ahead and pick this up, and we should be able to just plop this right here again. There we go. And I think the only other thing, oh yeah, you know what? This isn't gonna work with saplings down there. Yeah, this isn't gonna work with just saplings, and the reason is we're also getting sticks, and I think apples as well, maybe? Ooh, and moss carpets. Let me actually pick this back up so I can get a full list. And roots, and mangrove roots. Yeah, I'm glad I picked this back up. So we've got sticks, mangrove roots, apples, and moss carpet that it's also collecting. All right, moss carpet, and I think, can I do this? Oh, I can do that. Okay, great. So we are going to do allow list, bam, and that should do everything that we need, I think. So we're setting up our little bone mealing station here, and this is going to take all of our mangrove roots, as well as, I think, oh, you know what? Yeah, the mangrove roots and the moss carpet and the apples. So I don't actually need these many. Never mind. Let's get rid of some of these. Sucks, I already made the hoppers. Whoops. And I think for right now, we're just going to have them go into chests, the bone meal that is. And it's unfortunate that shoots can't actually feed into composters, but I get it because you're supposed to do one item at a time. So I totally understand why. I just hope that hoppers can take off of belts, but hey, we're gonna find out, I guess. And actually, this whole setup needs to move over a block. And the reason it's gotta move over one is because we have to put these tunnels in, and essentially what we're gonna do is set this one to saplings. So only saplings can come in through here, and they're gonna be blown by a fan back up into this. Hopefully. These are going to be sticks, so all the sticks are just going to fall over here and burn for now. We might set up something later. And then this over here is going to be the other items, the apples and the moss carpet, etc. And we're just going to bone meal those. Boom, boom, boom. And I think besides a fan under here, that's really all we need. Oh, hello. Might as well just light that up real quick. There we go. Okay, I think besides a fan under here, as I was saying, that should be it at all. I think we're done. I think all we got to do is get power, and we should be good to go. All right, for now, we're going to try some water wheels. We've got 3 of them in. I've got 3 more in my hand just in case, and we are just going to put this in a speed controller and put it on maximum overdrive and just see how things work. And I know that's not going to go the right way, but I want to try it. And actually, I'm going to slow this down just a little bit so we can figure out which way things are going, and boom. So those are going the wrong way, and that's also going the wrong way. Actually, if I put a gearbox here and here, it's obviously not hitting that because I didn't put the shaft in. I knew that. Let's try that again. So that's now going the correct way, and what about... That's going the wrong way, of course. And now that we got this running, this here, I can probably just run a shaft into there and get a couple of encased chain drives and just see that's, of course, going the wrong way. So we should just be able to put a gearbox in there and then the chain drive this way, I believe. So if we just, boop, yeah, fantastic. That's perfect. And then we should be able to just grab what we need from here. And again, a lot of this doesn't really need to be that pretty. That's totally fine. It's not something that we're going to be looking at all the time, to be perfectly honest. So we'll put a shaft in there, and hopefully this is now no attached fans. Oh, because I'm dumb. And that is items moving downwards. So we should just be able to swap this out for a gearbox. And items move upwards. Perfect. And I'm assuming this is a great test. If I put a stick here, how many sticks are in here? 1,051. So if I throw that there, it should be 1,052. There it is. Cool. Awesome. So when it's a contraption, we'll have to see if that'll stick. Oh, speaking of sticking, I need to glue that and just a funnel on there. And another great test is gonna be, do composters grab, why is that not, oh, because you can't compost bamboo, can you? Yeah, you can't compost bamboo. Huh, well, look at that, would you? There goes that plans, uh-oh. Well, to help with our overproduction of bamboo, we can just turn it into stuff, right? Like chests and slabs and vaults and all that sort of nonsense. But for right now, let's just keep this going. All right, so that one's going the right way now. And the last one we have to do is this one here. And of course, that's going the wrong way. And if I put this gearbox in here, oh my gosh, wait, what? Wait, so is the saw working now? Oh my God, it totally is. Oh, but doesn't the saw have to go in an opposite direction though? Oh, this isn't connected. Why is that not connected? All right, so if I throw this on here, is it going to... No, it's not. So maybe we grab this from over here. So that way this thing can go in the opposite direction. Let's try that. That's the wrong one. Okay, let's go ahead and just toss one of these over here, and it's still going the wrong way. All right, that should be an easy fix, right? I should just be able to put this here. And now let's try that. Boom. Heck yeah, awesome. Guys, I think that's everything. I think everything is good now. So our perfect test is, let's ramp up the speed because I want this to go many fast. And can this... 6 does not support. All right, so... Oh, because these go 2,000 at that speed, my goodness. So it's 2, 4, 6, 7. 7,500 at this speed. And we're doing 1, 2, 3, and a change. So, yeah, let's just pull that back down, shall we? Can we go 160? 128? Well, I have a perfect answer to this, and it's just more water wheels. Gonna make eggs very proud. And that is many, many, absolutely. Now, as long as I have everything set up correctly, which I think I do, we should, ooh, don't stand on the saw. We should be able to just start the machine up, because right when we do, this thing is going to connect here, and then all the stuff is gonna happen. So I just wanna double check things here. This is gonna grab all the leaves, bamboo, logs, and then this filter should be sticks, apples, mangrove root, moss carpet, and saplings. And then all the saplings should just come right back up and go in, and it should go pretty quick. Oh yeah, the last thing I need to do is set up a little kill chamber for the sticks. And I think we're just gonna use fire for that. I got a lava bucket right here, let's do that. Now, hopefully hopefully if those tunnels work the way that I think they do, we should be good to go. Why don't we pick that lava up just in case it decides to spit out saplings? Jeepers. It's fine. Everything's fine. There's no reason to be nervous. Look at how fine everything is. It's on lock rotation. Okay, that's not working, and that's concerning. So I'm just gonna collect these for right now. I'll collect as many as I can, I guess. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna store these saplings in this shulker box for right now, and once the whole machine is done processing, why is that happening? Oh no! Oh no, that's why. Whoopsie doozles, took this off, forgot to put it back, and it's on forced round robin, so why? There we go, jeepers. Oh, how about if I do round robin? There we go. Yeah, I like that better. All right, it's always going to take logs and put them in here. Perfect. So we're not going to get a perfect distribution of stripped logs, and I'm kind of okay with that. I'm not super duper worried about it. And why is this not working at all? That is all sorts of bugged out. What is happening there? It's working. It's working. It's working great. We've got almost a shulker box of everything except for mangrove. We got only 155. Ugh. Mangrove is going to be such a problem. But we've got a ton of leaves over here as well. Again, a shulker box of almost everything except for where it looks like mangrove and jungle. But nobody wants jungle leaves, right? And then over here, we've got almost a shulker full of bamboo as well. And I fixed the sapling issue. I just took out that part of the filter. It now no longer allows saplings to go through, so they're just going to stay in the vault. I know that's going to be a problem, but for right now, I really just need to stock the shop. I just got to stock the shop. And speaking of which, getting all the product out of here is going to be a pain. But I didn't think about that, because I'm silly. And man, I could use more of these, huh? Look at this. Wow, this is gonna take forever. I wonder how much bamboo is in here. But I'm super happy with it so far. I might just take the saw out completely, to be honest, and let people saw their own logs if they feel like it. Or I'll put a saw in the shop, and that way people can saw things if they want to while they are in there. But then I gotta route power to the shop. I don't want to do that. That sounds terrible. But oh my gosh, the farm is done. It's done. I didn't think that was gonna happen. This is actually incredible. It's huge, it's obnoxious, it's completely in the way, and it's not permanent. I'm not gonna keep this here. We will change this at some point. I just need to fill the shops. I need to fill the shops. Oh my gosh, really bad. But speaking of the shop, we have to decorate the shop, but not right now because I have to go away for the weekend. I'll see you guys in just a second. Back from vacation, had a great time. Well, we gotta get the shop up and running, and I don't really know how much decoration I really want to do in here. I kind of just want to throw the things down. No, wait, no, I'm throw. Sorry, I just kind of want to throw the little shop things down because we have 18, 19, 20. We have 20 of them to put down between all the things. This is so much. This is so much. I actually got to put more up here. My gosh, there's so many things that I need to stock. And I actually don't have all 20 things in stock either, so that is also going to be kind of a problem. And I don't have any vaults. Uh-oh. Well, let's worry about the shop interior right now, shall we? And this is all we've got so far, and we've got each individual log type on display here that you can purchase if you need some bulk orders. There we go. We got a little frog, that's not a frog. We got a pig sitting right here, my gosh, as our little stock teller dudes. So, yeah, I didn't realize that I recorded almost an entire hour worth of footage, so whoops. So yeah, this is what we are working with so far, and this is how we're gonna have to keep it for now, because this video needs to end. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that this video is so long. I hope you all enjoyed the video, enjoyed the farm building with me. I had an absolute blast putting this farm together, and I will get this place decorated off camera. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and a huge shout out and thank you to all of my lovely patrons and YouTube members who should be on the screen right now. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you immensely. Anyways, folks, thanks again for coming along on this journey with me, and I will see you in the next episode. Much love. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on the Just Create SMP with me, Thrillesh. On the last episode, we made this unnecessarily large farm. It's huge. It's way too big. And in between episodes, I broke the server. Yeah, it turns out if you plant trees way too close to one another and they all try to get chopped down all at the same time, the server just can't handle that when a ton of people are online. It wasn't an issue when it was just me on, but when Foxy was AFK and Beardstone was working on stuff and I ran the machine and all of these trees were all connected, it broke the whole server. And as you can see, we still have a bunch of trees that are still connected that I need to clean up. And really the biggest culprit are these, look at these clumps of mangrove that just, yeah, look at another one just grew here. That's so much data. It's so much. These and the cherry trees were the worst culprits. Oh my gosh, it's insane. But I'm the only one online right now, so I feel comfortable running the machine at this point, but we'll wait and see. Now, y'all have given me a ton of fantastic suggestions on how I could optimize this machine and how I could make things way better for this farm, and I gotta be honest, I'm probably not gonna do a lot of them. Oh, and thanks for letting me know about slime balls on linear chassis. But yeah, really the reason that I'm not gonna do it is because I wanna move on to the next project. This project is ready. It is filling up the shop, and the next project is going to be at, you know, at our starter base, or excuse me, at our main base, which once again is off in this direction. It's this entire archipelago. Thanks for letting me know how to pronounce that. And if I just use a couple of rockets to fly up here, we are going to be setting up shop on these little islands. And I think this is going to be like our main port here, our main little area that we're going to be hanging out on. And then the other islands, we're going to have some other things. But I think I want to start here and branch out in other directions. Please excuse my buzzy computer if you can hear it on the recording. It's my PC's struggling a little bit. I need an upgrade. But anyways, I'm gonna free cam up and I just want to show you guys what we're working with here. Now we've got this entire section over here. This is the end of the island on this section. We've got this gigantic section right here, and then this section where we have the tree farm over there as well. And what I want to do is I want to make kind of like a solar punk city. We're going to go skyscrapers. We're going to go tall, right? So I think I'm going to have like one skyscraper just right in the center. That might be our storage, and then another one off to the side, and that one's going to be like a cobblestone farm that's eventually going to be iron farm and all that sort of stuff, or it might just have cobblestone in it. I'm not really entirely sure just yet. And then we'll have another farm that does like andesite age stuff, and another skyscraper that does other things. Yeah, we're just gonna have a whole ton of skyscrapery stuff here. I hope I can get through the whole thing. I don't really normally build big, so this is a big project for me, literally and figuratively. I love coming to a new place in Minecraft and you have all of the animals that are still there. They haven't like wandered off or died somehow. It always fills my heart. But I did also want to give a thank you to everybody who watched the last video and left comments. Thank you so much. It's been a little difficult for me to respond to a whole bunch of comments lately, just because I've been alone with the kids for the week. I had to take the week off because we didn't have daycare lined up, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to everybody, but I am reading them all. So thank you for the words of encouragement as well as the pointers. And y'all were actually pretty happy with the hour-long episode. I probably won't do that on every episode, but we'll try and make the episodes just a little bit longer if I have the content for it. But what I think I'm going to do right now is just separate some of these trees here, these cherry trees specifically, because they're the worst culprits. Oh my gosh. And then I am going to go ahead and run this farm. We'll get a few more logs, and then I'm going to go check on our profits, see if we've made any moolah over in the shopping district. And here we go. Hopefully we don't crash the server. And while the farm's running, let's check out what Beardstone has to say about me crashing the server. Uh-oh. It stopped again.
It has, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but ever since that one was built, mine's been just problems.
So it sounds like a combination between you two. Let's see.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to duke it out and see who gets to keep theirs.
I'm surprised it's still letting us talk, considering the server's. So actually, wait, has the server stopped, or is it just your tree farm that's stopped?
Well, you're not moving.
No. Oh, I have moved. You're still staring into oblivion, right?
Yep.
Well, voice chat still works, but the rest of the server's dead. I'll see you in a sec.
Yep.
Hey, Throw. Hey, look, we're back here, and all your trees are back as well.
Yeah. See, it's cool because it just doesn't cut any of them down. It continues to roll itself back.
But I think I know what the issue is.
Mm.
So a few weeks back, I grew lots and lots of mangrove trees, many mangrove trees.
Oh yeah, it's broken again. Huh. Hey, if you do me a favor. If you log in and you are able to move around and things seem like they're able to be like broken, like you can break mangrove roots and stuff, just go pick up that contraption.
Bad things, Throwlash. Bad things happen.
So What's really fun is I built this before I went on vacation over the weekend, and I ran it like, I don't know, a dozen times, and it was totally fine. So
Y-
interesting
It's
that
it's,
all
prob-
of a
it's
sudden.
probably yeah, it's probably just because there were like more that were attached this time when you actually ran the drill through it.
Yeah, it could be. I'm still gonna blame Foxy. Uh,
I mean,
it's an easy
it's not.
thing to
I
do.
mean, you can see how he spread all these trees out.
No, no, no. Yeah, I know. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so
That's how it should look.
the cherries specifically,
I've
like
just
the.
had to blur that again.
Oh yeah, fair. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's stay
yeah,
this way. The
yeah,
cherries
yeah.
specifically were all grown. Every single one of them was attached, and it was totally fine. So, I also only play when I'm online. It's another thing, so that might be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe it just hit too much,
Yep.
but yeah. Anyway, so I would say just spread them out,
Yep.
and you shouldn't have that problem. We shouldn't have that problem, I
Yeah.
should say.
Well, hey, thanks
But
for
yeah.
getting the runaway machine.
Well, I mean, I just came over to say hi initially. I didn't expect to, end up having to bug fix things, but it's all good. It's all lovely to see you either way, Throlash.
Yeah, you as well. Hey, do you want a little payment for your service?
No,
No, you
no,
sure?
don't be silly.
All right.
No, don't be silly. I'm looking forward to spending money in your ridiculously cheap wood shop.
I changed the prices recently, so
Oh,
hopefully you
oh,
got
you
in.
have upped the prices a
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. 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 Yeah. Because I mean, we've got so many diamonds. We've got to. I'm in a hole. Yeah, we've got so many diamonds. You've got to raise the prices, get the economy going, and all that jazz.
Yeah,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
I'm looking forward to finally being able to buy wood instead of having to chop it myself and
No.
crash the server. So yeah,
Well, that
good
comes with the
times.
wood price is the problem. So
Yeah. I see. I see. I see. Oh, side note.
yeah.
Um, I'm making a game
Ooh.
at
Okay.
the moment. It'll probably be ready in a week or two.
Okay.
And when it is, I'm gonna hold an event. We're gonna try and get everyone together. We're gonna have a grand opening. We're gonna have a little competition. It's gonna be a lot
Ooh.
of fun.
All right. All right.
Hopefully, maybe, potentially.
Uh,
But something else I did actually want to talk to you about
yeah.
was trains. Throwlash
Oh my
trains. Are
gosh.
you
Yes.
bringing the train line over here?
Yeah. So my plan was, I'm gonna pop it on the map real quick, just because that's how my brain works.
Yeah.
My plan for a train was to kind of bring it across the ocean, sort of, and then tie in almost where Eggs's little game is, just through that mountain there.
Oh, you're literally doing a diagonal right across the ocean.
Yeah, more or less. Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to attach onto the end of my line. That's why I just sort of let it peter out.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, I can, but no, I think I want to go over the ocean just because I have
No, no,
ideas
no,
for
no.
it. Yeah. Yep.
Go for it, like massive diagonal ocean bridge or
Yep.
underwater tunnel or something. I don't know. Well, I mean, either way, I'll look forward to the extra line. I'm probably still going to loop mine around the back and connect into yours somewhere though, just because otherwise it's a dead end line and trains can't turn around.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to come up with a design for pillars and stuff that are easily blastable into the world. So whenever you get to that, just let me know and I can blast some in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Nice. Well, it's been lovely to see you, Thresh. It's lovely to see you
Pleasure
over
as
at
always.
your proper base as well.
Yeah, right. Finally here.
More neighbors, more neighbors. Yeah.
Absolutely. Cool. Thanks
Cool,
again for
right,
the help,
well,
Beardy.
no worries. Have fun. Don't crash the server again, Trolash.
I'll do my best.
Behave.
I'll do my
Right.
best. See ya.
Doodles.
Whoops.
Oh my jeez. Trolash. Where in the world did you come from?
This is not a hole. This is a cavern.
It's a hole.
I guess a cavern's technically just a large hole.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a big hole.
This
I
is
needed someone to put my ice farm. So no, I'm joking. The ice farm's a small part of it. I said I was building something, didn't I?
I think what I saw was just I'm in a hole. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I am definitely in a hole. But yeah, well, I'm making a game, so I needed
Oh.
some space for the game, so I thought I'll put it in here.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
All this space, and there's going to be barely any redstone / power. Just a lot of space.
I mean, I don't hate it. I gotta be honest. This is insane, dude. You and Eggs,
Yeah.
the hole builders, hole diggers, the whole. You know what? I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Anyways,
Well, I didn't want to have to make a building this size, so I thought, yep, I'll just stick it in a mountain.
I feel that actually. The dwarf inside you is coming out right now. A quick, super quick question. When are you gonna be like not on but able to help me if, in case I break something again? Because I changed up the tree farm, and I just want to chop all the trees down because I separated them into chunks,
Yeah.
and I don't want it to break while you're trying to do stuff. It's really
I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's only me and you on, so it's fine. It's Foxy I was concerned about because he's on a bit of a time crunch. But you know, I'm fine. Just run it. If the server crashes, then server crashes. Like,
okay. Cool.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
What I'm concerned
Yeah.
about is it rolls back every time it crashes. I just don't want you to lose stuff. That's all.
Ah, that's all right. I'm literally just trapping golems in cages and making them spin in circles.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, cool. I'm sure they love it too. They look like they're having fun.
They do. They make lots of snowballs. It did one full revolution and filled up my little vault on here. So
Oh my
I've had to add more
gosh.
vaults. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Cool, man.
Look, I need a lot of ice. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll go run that, and hopefully I don't crash you out of the server.
That sounds fantastic. Speaking of which, I've got some footage from earlier, from before I started this episode. So I'm going to quickly roll that now, and then people will know why you're over here even asking this.
Yeah, throw did it bad. Throw did it bad.
Yep. My timeline's all mixed up on this video.
Same. I haven't even started the intro for this one yet, and I'm talking to you. So yeah.
That's the spirit. Cool. Right. Well, I would say let me know how it goes, but I guess I'll know. I'll either see you on a crash server in a moment, or Joy, and we can carry on.
So how do I get out? Or is that the fun? Is that the game?
Get in the hole. No rockets. Get out. No, as long as you've got rockets.
Yeah.
If you go off in that direction up to the top left corner, there is like a doorway. There's a platform up there, and then there's a doorway.
Oh, okay. I
You
think
should
I see a
see
little
daylight up
daylight.
there.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, and ignore the fact that Eggs' redstone's missing a big chunk of it. It's there was an accident.
I never even saw anything. So yeah.
Okay.
Roll
cool.
the incident footage.
No.
Well, the farm's back. I didn't crash, so let's go check profits. All right, let's load up Lagville and see how bad it is today. Oh my gosh, the frames. The frames are gone. What do we got? Oh, we got some new stuff. Oh, no, wait, we've seen that. Never mind. All right, profits. We got any profits? What's going on, Dalian? How you doing, buddy? We've got nothing. Thanks, man. And up here, we've got Piggy McPiggertons, and we've got, hey, 10 diamonds. There we go. 10 diamonds is 10 diamonds. I'll take it. Oh, and I'm selling roots for Chosen. Yeah, I forgot to mention. And I've heard tell, aha, there it is. Look at this mini golf. Look at how friggin' cool this is. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look at these gigantic robots. This is so awesome. They're so cool, man. Oh, Beardy is the friggin' best. Mini golf coming soon. I don't want to head in there. I don't want to give away too much because I don't know when Beardy's episode is coming out, but oh my gosh, those are incredible. Oh, and I forgot about the newspaper. All right, here you go, young newspaper selling lad. All right, what do we got here? Bam! Dead bodies appearing all over the JC SMP. Who did it? Chosen to light just how well are the animals treated there? What has Eggs 98 been doing? That's a great question. Sodriano's fun fact of the day. A horse normally has more than 1 horsepower. That's very true. That is very true. And don't forget, folks, if you want to put your stuff into the Cog and Quill, you can do so using this QR code right here. You can go ahead and put your own stories in, right? Comics, all that sort of stuff. Take a look. Whew. All right, let's get the heck out of there. Jeepers. Oh my gosh, all the frames. So I want to pop up into the air again and just show you what's going on. So what I think I want to do is I want to have this place leveled a little bit. I don't want it to just be one giant flat plane, kind of like what Beardy does. Although I do think that works for the style that he's working in, I don't think that works very well for Solarpunk. Because one of the great things about Solarpunk is you actually like use the land and you work with the land and you kind of make like your own little paths as you're moving along. So I feel like the cities would do that as well, where people aren't just going to flatten a whole area. They're going to be like, yeah, there was a hill here, so we built a thing on a hill, and then we go down a little bit, and there's something over here. But yeah, so what I want to do is I want to flatten just a little bit this hill, and I want to put some flat terrain in here, right? And then what I want to do is I want to build a big old tower here in the center-ish of it, and I feel like I want that to be our cobblestone farm. And here's the problem with the cobblestone farm, okay? As the sun goes down behind us and the sheepies come over. Okay, thanks. Yeah, that sheep was definitely looking at me. And it is again! Oh my gosh, I'm the best at this game. Here's the problem with cobblestone farms. They take a lot of power. Drills take a lot of power. It's not great. Why is that not great? Well, we're doing solar punk, so I'm not gonna make a steam engine because they're dirty energy. I'm not burning no lava or coal or nothing to make energy. We're using wind, folks. And we'll watch the sunrise now while I tell you wind is going to be the theme of today. We are going to have some big old windmills that we're going to be making, and I don't mean the double windmills that we made at spawn. That's right, bigger. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Stronger, better, faster, stronger, better, faster, whatever. However the heck it goes. Harder, harder, better, faster, stronger. That's the one. Golly, the ADHD's on point today. Anyways, we need to make some... Ooh, we need to make some windmills. And they are going to be sitting up in the sky, actually. Now, if you have ever looked up solar punk, you know what windmills I'm talking about. You know. You know the windmills, right? The ones, the gigantic balloon windmills that are in the air. Yeah, we're going to be making those today, ladies and gents. And if I play my cards correctly, they're going to get us a whopping 160,000 stress units. Again, if I play, I don't know if I'm going to do that many. I got to be honest. But anyways, first, we must drill. Well, the drilling was a success. I'm just cleaning up a couple of little bits here that I didn't think I needed to pop the drill down for this guy. That little guy, I wouldn't worry about that little guy. Anyways, folks, I have news. I have good news and I have other probably not so great news. I bit off more than I could chew. That last clip was 11 days ago. I had to take a week off just because we didn't have care for our kids, so yeah, I had to be with our kids for a week, and then I spent the next week designing the giant windmill, and it went. But before we get into the bad news, here's the good news. Look at all this. This is so cool. I always love just a giant empty dirt plot that has a little bit of grass and then it just starts going. Like, it's so much fun to watch it just start to grow. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. Anyways, I'm procrastinating. Here we go. Well, I started designing that gigantic windmill, and then I started designing some potential iron farms as well. And then I started designing some other things, and I got a little carried away. Now, to explain what I mean, I need to take you to my creative test world, and there's not a lot in here. I haven't really had a lot of time to start designing stuff, but let me see what hang on. Here are some cobblestone farms that I was considering. I was considering one of the old ones where it just breaks all the cobblestone and then pushes this forward, grabs it, and puts it in here, and this is fast, but when that wall of cobblestone forms, oh my gosh, does the lag happen. So I have one of the more traditional ones here, and we have, what is this, 18 drills, and they're going at max speed, and it uses 18,432 stress units. Now, my giant dual windmill design here, it gives off 16,000 stress units, so I would have to slow this down in order to be able to use it properly, right? With just one of those windmill designs. And then I built this monstrosity, and this monstrosity here has 32 drills on it. There's probably better ways to design this, but I kind of like this one, and it's going at max speed, and essentially what I don't know, I'm concerned that the cobblestone is getting caught in these chutes. As you can see, it never doesn't have cobblestone in it, so I'm sure there's a backup. If I reduce the speed, you know, that would probably help. But it's relatively quick. It's been running for a while, and we've got 92,000 cobblestone, and for a while, I mean like probably over an hour. Now, our problem comes in because this guy here uses 2 of these. It uses 4 max size windmills, and that is just one of them. Oh my gosh, it's an insane amount of stress units. And once again, I could slow it down. Obviously, if I slowed it down, that would help immensely, but I don't know, I think I kind of like the beauty of it uses, you know, 2 of the max size windmills, and we get probably way too much efficiency out of it. Now, for those of you that are good with math, I could just cut this down to 128. It could go half the speed. And what that means is we'd only use 2 max size windmills instead of 4, right? One of my giant windmill designs instead of 2 of them. And most likely that's what I'll end up doing. The problem is, I want at least 4 of these units. And while having 4 of my dual windmills isn't a horrible, horrible thing, that's really not a lot of materials, and it's really not a lot of stress, I don't think, on FPS or the server, those 4 dual windmills are just to run my cobblestone machines, nothing else. No processing, no any of that sort of stuff. And it's only to run 4 of these units, which honestly isn't a lot of cobblestone. So I decided to make this, and it's too big. It's too big. It's way too big for what I need. It's just monstrously large. It leaves a massive, massive dark spot on the here. Turn our brightness down so you can see exactly what this is doing. Look at this. This is just, would be a nightmare to light up. It would look terrible. And honestly, It's only 6 windmills. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're only going to be able to run 3 of the machines. I would need 2 of these to run my cobblestone farm. And I'm really upset. I'm really discouraged. And the reason is this took me a week to design. All these angles, all these weird angles. I was just having a huge rough time. And then one day I was just sitting in a Discord chat with Stam, and he was like, "Why are you not designing things with Axiom?" Which is why I can now grab things from this far away. Yeah, so Stam gave me a little tutorial on how Axiom works. So I'm feeling better. But this is still too big. Not only is it too big just for the sake of, oh my gosh, it's obnoxiously large, but also I'm not a full-time YouTuber, okay? I do this part-time. It's just, I have a full-time job. This is my part-time thing that I enjoy doing. Oh, my hair almost looks like mangrove root. Or mangrove logs, excuse me. Anyways, why is that a problem? Well, the reason that's a problem is because to gather just the wool for this would take so long. It would take an unbelievable amount of time. I don't even know how many wool blocks are in this. Yeah, I selected most of just the wool, and there are over 10,000 wool blocks in this. Absolutely not. But here's the issue. I really want one of these things in the air. It's very solar punk. I just need to cut it at least in half. And I feel really terrible because this was such a, it's such an imposing, massive thing. I think it would be super fun to have somewhere. Anyways, so what I need to realize and what I need to do is each one of these arms is 64 sail blocks. And the reason it's 64 sail blocks is because you need 2 stacks of sail blocks per 1 windmill bearing to have a max-sized windmill. And these stretch this distance. That's why this thing is this big, is because I originally put these windmill fans in here. So my thought process is I need to remake this thing and remake this thing and make it like half the size or less. But here's the good news. If I can get 4 max-size windmills in one of these, make it half the amount of size, and then half the speed for these here, so they're the drills are running at 512, I can use one of these with 4 windmills in it to power 2 of these, which honestly isn't that bad. Now, I'm not gonna just have this thing not exist anywhere, okay? If folks are interested, I will finish the fins on these things. I gotta get a fin on this side and a fin on the other side. I'm not gonna do any more texturing or anything else with it, and I am going to release a schematic of it if Create will allow me to create a schematic of it for my patrons and YouTube members. So folks, if you want to head over to patreon.com/throwlash, or you want to hit that join membership down on YouTube, I will let folks know when this thing is ready. You can go ahead and download it and use it in your worlds. But it's going to take a long time because these fins are massive. Anyways, as a patron and a YouTube member, in my Discord, you can access a whole bunch of schematics as well, like the tea shop and all that sort of stuff. You can go ahead there, join on Patreon, or become a YouTube member, and you can grab all of my schematics that I have. And I just went ahead and did it. There's the big one, and here's the little ones. It's about half the size, half-ish the size. And yeah, it's got 4 full-size windmills in it. Absolutely fantastic. We got lights inside of it. I don't think anything can spawn on this thing whatsoever. And a huge thank you to Axiom for doing the gradient for me, because that would have taken so long. Axiom is an incredible mod, folks. There are so many tutorials out there. This is so dope. But anyways, I'm not done with this one yet with the fins and all that sort of stuff. I'm just not done with it. But this one here, I have a schematic for, and I will be throwing this on to my Discord for any patron and YouTube members, as well as Twitch subscribers, twitch.tv/throwlash_. So if you want to go ahead and grab a schematic of this, it should be up on my Discord already. But we gotta put it in the world now. Oh my gosh. And before we get into the world, I just want to see what it would take to do this as far as materials are concerned. So let's make a material checklist. And yeah, we got a lot of slices. I knew that. Not as much calcite as I thought. That's actually fantastic. 16 stacks of diorite. 15 stacks of limestone. That's not bad. It's not terrible. The wool is really what I'm worried about. Let's see where we got wool. 3 stacks of mangrove, nice. Oh, it's less than a shulker of wool. Honestly, that's not that bad. I'm pretty sure I might be able to blast 2 of these just with wool. All the other materials, probably not so much, but we might already have enough wool for this, to be honest. But before we get to blast this into the world, I do need to show you guys something. Throw made an oopsie. Yes, that's right, I did an oopsie. You can see that I have a little fire resistance going on right now because I decided to do a stream And in that stream, I really wanted a jetpack. I just needed to go down to the bottom of the nether and just mine a whole bunch of netherrack and get a jetpack, and it didn't go well. And if you want to watch the VOD for that stream, you can watch it on my second channel. Link should be in the description. How many oopsies can one Throwlash do in one video? Oh my gosh. Now, I don't know why I came all the way over here. I don't really have any storage over here, but that's okay. So what I decided to do instead is at the end of the video, at the end of the stream, excuse me, because I lost my drill, we decided to go diamond mining instead. And, you know, here's our little contraption. This is drill 3.0. I should probably name it drill 3.0 because the first one I threw in lava. I threw it in lava. I think I have the footage. Go ahead and roll the footage. And pick up, go away quick. Okay. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Welp. Welp. Oh, that hurts so bad. I'll email you one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, at least I have the, like, 4 pieces of ancient debris that I dug up manually. Right? Oh, that hurts so bad. Well, I don't know if it was easy to tell from that footage, but I ran into a lava lake. I went to pick up the drill, and when I picked it up with the wrench, because my pockets were full, what Create decides to do when you pick up a drill, when any contraption, when your pockets are full, is it just throws it onto the ground. Just bloop, right out. Boop, there you go. And because it was in a lava lake, it just went straight into the lava, and bye-bye drill. And I had enough ancient debris for a jetpack too. Ah! I hate the nether. I hate it. Oh, thank goodness our fire resistance is wearing off. I don't have to worry about these particles. But I went ahead and I brought this thing down to the bottom of the world at the end of stream. I don't know, for like 5 minutes or something like that when I had time. And we've got ourselves a decent selection of diamonds and a couple other things, which is great because I was running a little bit low on diamonds, as it were. Now, it looks like the whole thing is full. I literally pulled it just in time. Like, we have one more row and the entire thing would have been full. And then it would have just started spewing stuff onto the ground into all that lava that we ran into when we were mining for diamonds as well. But I did manage to get 32 deep slate ore, and then we got some zinc because we're going to need a lot of zinc. But for right now, I'm going to put this thing in my pockets just because it's chewing through all of our coal. And we need to get supplies to build our gigantic windmill in the sky. Now, any normal YouTuber would start with their storage, and I am not a normal YouTuber, so here's what we've got. We just got a whole bunch of chests, and I am going to grab a whole bunch of shulker boxes, and I am going to just grab as many materials, as many materials as I possibly can, so we can get started on this project. I want my windmill, darn it. I want my windmill. I'm also going the wrong way. First, I'm going to have to clear on some of my inventory, gather up way too much wool, as well as a couple other things. Check on profits again. Oh, maybe up here. Oh. Well, pinch a couple of frog lights. Realize I forgot my schematic table. Plop down this. Realize my schematic was in the wrong folder. Click this check button and wait 30 years for this to finish. Almost there. Almost there. And now I'm 90 years old. Perfect. Look at that. Look how big this boy is. Look how big this boy is. So big. And now for the first time, I wonder, where do I put it? I would like some sort of offshore-esque wind farm. So I wonder if it's going to be too far away if I put it somewhere over here. Maybe right above this area right here. And then that way we can get more of our dual windmills out in the ocean. I think those should be close enough. I mean, somewhere kind of like there. Maybe I do move it over just a little bit, have it almost over this area. So that way, while this place is loaded, you should still be able to see it. Wow, words are hard. And here's where I would love, I can't put that in the offhand, huh? Here's where I would love to have that jetpack. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a nightmare to move. Let's just get it moved over a smidge and see where it would be. It would be about here. All right, so we got a little bit more we gotta move. Move it that way a bit. Let's keep going. And this is pretty much where I want it now, yeah. So if we head down here, yeah, we still should be able to see it in the sky. I just hope it's not too high. And don't worry, I have a way of how to get the power down as well. And I just want to fly up and make sure that we're not at like build height and it's actually going to place the blocks. Okay, we're good. That means I could go higher. I could go higher. Yeah, it is under 320. That is totally fine. Now, if I go down here, I wonder if it's actually going to be visible. Just barely. It's starting to get into the fog there. That's so cool. Yeah, it's about 317, so that's totally fine. It was in max build height. I think that's great. So there's one other thing that I want to do, and that is actually turn the clouds on, because I want to see what it looks like. Oh, just above the clouds. That's so cool. Why is that so cool? Oh, that's so dope. Now, what that means is I'm going to need like over 320 shafts just to bring the power down. All right, maybe it should come down a little bit. Let's set it there. Let's set it right there. I think that's going to be high enough. Totally fine. And we'll build like a little power station somewhere out over here, you know, for our offshore windmill farm, as well as our in the sky windmill farm. That's good for right now. Final answer, I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to throw this into this cannon, and I'm going to get ourselves a material checklist. And before I check that checklist, I'm just going to start dumping stuff in here. I'll go ahead and craft up some of the things that I do know that I need. And there we go. Everything's good besides the jack-o'-lantern, but I don't remember there being a jack-o'-lantern in the thing, so I don't know why that's there. But boy, oh boy, am I ready to hit start on that. Okay, all right, let's just make sure everything's good. We've got replace solid with any. Let's make sure we skip missing blocks, and we're ready. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. You know, that cloud's really screwing up my big reveal moment. But it's done! It's done. Oh my gosh, look at this! Look at this thing! It's obnoxiously huge. Oh, this thing is awesome! Came out so perfect too with that cutoff back there. Oh man, am I happy with this. Now the top fin is a little large, but I'm A-okay with that. Honestly, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this. How do I get in? Man! All right, there we go. So I should be able to... Does that one go that way? Yep, that one goes that way. Does this one go this way? Uh-oh, it missed glue. Well, I don't have any on me, do I? Hopefully it was just that. Let's see, anything else? Nope, that was good. I wonder if it's on everything. Oh, it looks like it was just that one. Weird. And look at that, there it goes. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cool. Oh, I'm so happy with this thing. Okay, so our next step is we need to get it connected. We need to get, if I just hop down here. Ow! I'm gonna get hit by these things now too. As you can see, we have these cogs going in between these fans here. Let me eat some foods just in case I drop and die. And they go down. There's a series of gears that comes through here, or excuse me, cogs that come through here. And if I just pop in a cheaty free cam for a second, you can see there is a little gearbox underneath this thing. Now that gearbox, what I need to do is I need to connect it to the ground. And this might be a little too high up in the air, but that's okay. It's fine for like our first experiment. And look at this, I put it in the perfect spot. So all of that darkness is just right over top of the water here. So nothing's gonna spawn here except for, I don't know, a couple of drowned or something like that. I don't care. Now I'm basing this design off of a very popular piece of solar punk art, and I will throw it up on the screen right smack now. And as you can see on these, they have like these thick cables that are holding these things in place, holding them into the ground. And I'm assuming that the cables will also transfer whatever power the windmills are creating down them. And as you can see, they're kind of like almost straight up and downish and then curved slightly, which I'm gonna try and emulate with some cogs and gearboxes and stuff. But listen, it's Minecraft, all right? You're gonna have to use your imagination. It's gonna be a little thick. Cable's gonna be a little bit thick, coming from all the way up there, coming down all the way over here. I'm gonna do my best, but before I do that, I need a jetpack. Having a jetpack is going to make this not only easier, but actually doable. So I need to go back to the nether and get a jetpack. So let me clear up my inventory. Let me repair my wings and repair a whole bunch of stuff. I gotta get some more fire resistance potions, and we'll go back in the stupid nether. I hate that place. I hate that place so much. I don't want to do it. I'm not procrastinating going to the nether. You are. Okay, I might have procrastinated going to the nether by building 3 more of these, or two more. I can count. I went to school. I can count. Yeah, I got 2 more. I got 2 more. Why? Because I wanted them. That's why. And honestly, it didn't really take that long. And I'm obsessed with them. I need more. I would think I would like to get maybe 10 in total in this area. Obviously not today, but I think in this area I want to get about 10 in total. And that'll be some of our SU. Oh my gosh, it was the best ever. Oh, nope, it hit me. But fine, I'll put up the minecart contraption and I'll do the thing and I'll go to the stupid nether. Oh no, wait, I gotta empty this out. Never mind. Haha, I got stuff to do. Nether's not gonna see me today. It is gonna see me today. I just gotta clear this out. I don't wanna go. All right, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. You ready? Watch this. This is the first time in my life I have ever made one of these. Ever. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad this is over. I can pick this up, right? All right, good. Gosh, could you imagine? All right, how do you make one of these? I need redstone, and I need elytra, and I need echo shards. I kept some echo shards, didn't I? I did. All right, ladies and gents, we are going to do this together. Oh man, I'm so excited. All right, jetpack, here we go. Bam, look at this guy. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. How do I make the fuel for it? Jetpack fuel is coal, gunpowder, and redstone for fuel. That's expensive. That's very expensive. All right, I think I have enough to make 4 stacks of this. So, bam, here we go. Jetpack, I've got it. Just boop, I put it on, and you can't see it because I have my cosmetic armor. Boom, look at that. Jetpack, I'm the coolest ever. Now, I think this is how you use it. Yes, all right, so you crouch and jump, and then you can just up and down and all around, and it's so slow. It's so unbelievably slow. Oh my goodness gracious. I've only used 1 jetpack fuel so far, scooting around, so that's interesting. Now I just have to remember that I need to take it off every now and then. That way I don't just burn through the fuel the whole time, right? Turn this back off, and I think we'll keep the wings on. I like being able to see the wings. And that leaves us with 1 more netherite ingot, and I think I am going to use that right now. And what we're gonna do is we're going to upgrade Excalibur to a netherite sword. Look at that. Swipey, swipey, swipey. So dope. And for right now, we'll just keep that in our rockets box. It makes sense to me because, you know, it's how we fly, right? It goes with rockets. It makes sense. And speaking of hoozles, we're gonna head over to Sam's shop. I need to buy some more rockets. And we'll get all refueled there. And we'll head over here and we will grab some more beef. And while we're at it, we might as well just give Chosen more diamonds, am I saying? You know, it's all my diamonds. I'm probably not even gonna have enough for this. I am, oh my gosh, 2. I got 2 left. I got 2. I only have 2 left. Oh, this is such a tragedy. Man, people better start buying wood. All right, I gotta get the heck out of here. I need my frames, and I need to stop spending diamonds. Oh, all the frames again. Oh, it's so nice. Those are the coolest things just coming into render. They're so cool. I'm so happy with these. Well, here I am up here. I've got my little builder's jetpack. Let's go ahead and put that on. And we shift and then not sprint. We shift and then spacebar. Goodness gracious. Oh, I forgot I had my brightness all the way up. There we go. Now we know why all those mobs are down there. Whoopsies. Anyways, I am dragging all of this power all the way down here. And I have my little camera 1. For free cam. I am so tired right now, folks. I'm so sorry. And I have this like little line that I drew sort of in paint on a screen next to me, and I'm kind of just trying to follow that, and I'm having a heck of a time with it. I feel like I need to start angling quicker at this point. So I'm kind of just doing this for the angles, and we're gonna see how it looks. We're gonna see if I like it. Eventually, I just feel like we're gonna have to resort to mainly gearboxes. Yeah, there we go. That's good. I think I'll do maybe like 4 or 5 more of these. Oh, and I messed up on one of them. Where is it? There it is. Jeepers. All right, we're getting pretty close to the ground now, so I think maybe we start using a bit more gearboxes, and we maybe, man, I don't even know about this. Let's try this here. We'll go 1 now. Try that a little bit. And I just realized, what am I doing this for? I save on gearboxes, but just putting shafts there. Man, breaking these is so difficult. You have to time this just perfectly. Oh my gosh, this jetpack. I think that's looking pretty good so far, and we'll come in with the andesite casings, we'll chunk it up a little bit, and I've got some other ideas on how I can make it just a little bit more decorative. But I think at this point, we're getting close to the bottom, and what I want to try and do is just see how one shaft would look. I need more shafts. And then maybe down here towards the bottom, we actually do just gearboxes. See what that looks like. And let's take a gander. That's a little Stark, I think. Not even fun Stark, like Tony Stark. That just I don't like the way that looks at all. Yeah, I feel like I like that way better. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that looks neat. I'm just gonna go ahead and get some andesite casing on most of this. I don't think I'm gonna do all of it, just because I don't know. Being up in the elements, I feel like parts and bits of it would break away. Yeah, I think I like the little bits that have broken away there. I think that looks pretty good. And then with this, I would think I want to add some spruce to this as well. I'm not 100% sure if I want spruce, but we're going to try it. Like, I feel like maybe on these sections here, they probably tried to patch up certain parts of this, right? And then along with the spruce fences, I also want to put in a couple of chains. Yeah, and adding those chains in there and those fences, look at how much that helps there up at the top. All of this right here, it takes away that linear, like weird, choppy sort of look to it. Oh yeah, this is going to be incredible. Yeah, I might swap these out for either oak or birch. I feel like pale oak is going to be too bright. Yeah, but I feel like that spruce just blends in way too much with the casing there. I don't know. I'll get this one in, we'll try another one, and we'll see what it looks like from there. And actually, folks, we're going to have to finish the other two off camera. I have to finish editing this episode and get it out to you in less than 12 hours, so... And 8 of that, I'm hoping to be asleep. So, honestly, less than 4 hours. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. Thank you so much for being here and watching me finally get these stinking things in. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to have like 10 of them scattered all over the place. It's going to be awesome. Now, as always, I want to send a huge special thank you and shout out to my patron and YouTube members over at patreon.com/throwlash, as well as, just hitting that join link down at the bottom on YouTube. Thank you so much. You guys really helped me do all this crazy shenanigans, and I appreciate it so much. Also, folks, hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that crazy nonsense as well. But yeah, this has been a fun adventure. It's been a lot of ups, it's been a lot of downs. I'm so sorry this episode was so late. But anyways, ladies and gents, thanks for being here. We'll see you in the next one. Much love. Bye. Hey folks, and welcome back to another episode on the Just Create SMP with me, Throwlash. We are jumping right back in where we left off at the top of these windmills here, and I have done absolutely nothing between episodes, which is kind of like my MO. We still have that giant janky little cable thingy going on here. I gotta add 2 more of them, and I gotta try out different wood patterns. However, we're not gonna be doing that right now. And the reason we're not doing that right now, as I slowly glide and get a little lag hitch, jeepers, down to my little area here, is because there has been something built on the server, and I need to do it. I need to go do it, and I want to bring you along with me for the entire ride, or as much of the ride as I think is interesting, and it's Egg's game. It's Eggs' game. I gotta play it. I need to play it. Eggs have finished it, gosh, over a week ago, and I haven't been able to just take the time to go play yet, and I want to get over there as quickly as Throwlashy possible and play this stinking game. So let's do the things that we're supposed to do between episodes, clear up our inventory and do all that sort of stuff, and we can go ahead and get ready to play this game. Now, I gotta be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea what to expect or what to do, where I'm going, or any of that sort of stuff, so we're just gonna go to spawn and try and figure out things from there, because I don't know what I'm doing. So let's go figure it out together. Now, the first thing I want to check is my mailbox, and there's nothing in here. All right, so that was the only thought that I had. All right, those of you with a clown phobia, just skip ahead a little bit. Chosen why? Chosen why? 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 This is awful. Everything about this is terrible. Oh, it's freaking out a little. Oh, this is terrible to behold. And okay, lots of parkour, and I'm gonna make people sick. This is awful. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to be part of any of this. Goodbye. I came in here thinking maybe there's like some sort of clue on what to do in this area, but I don't have any idea what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie to you folks. And the server doesn't like it when I'm in spawn either, so there's that as well. Oh. What is this? I don't know what any of this is. It's in the basement of the paper shop. The Cog and Quill. Cog and Quill, that's what it's called. Jeepers. That's suspicious. Oh my gosh, look at this paper press. That's so cool. I haven't seen this yet. That's friggin' awesome. Actually, I wonder if this... Yep. Yep, I think I need a new edition of the newspaper. All right, let's see here. Sands conceal mysteries. Oldest time. North of spawn, under the crumbling stones of a long-forgotten desert temple, workmen have uncovered a chamber most curious. The room of decent proportion, yet heavy with the air of secrecy, contains 8 stout doors. Upon each is etched a strange and ancient text, the meaning of which has thus far eluded even the most learned scholars. No pick, pry, or key has stirred their hinges, no sound echoes from beyond. Feels like the doors are watching, waiting, remarked one dust-covered laborer, leaning on his spade. I reckon they ain't meant to be open by the likes of us. I just noticed this down here, Chosen. Please, why? Locals have a keen to spin a yarn, now murmur of another site, said to lie somewhere in the southern reaches, yet no man claims to have seen it, nor can any swear to its form, its size, or even its true existence. Until the locks yield, the 8 silent doors shall keep their vigil in the sands, waiting for the one who bears the key. All right, we gotta go north, and north is in a direction. Is it that way? I think it's that way. Oh, I should probably hit this. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get sued by Nintendo. Now the question is, how far north do I need to go? And is it just straight north? Is my other question. Okay, Badlands. Badlands are usually surrounded by desert. There's a... Oh, all right. No temple. Up. More desert. There's a village. Yo, my dude, what's go? Oh, okay. All right. Personal space. My dude, hey, I'm talking to you, bud. Brother man. All right. You just wanted to stand in your flower pot. I got it. So, hey, desert temple. Any idea? Oh, you don't want it to... You want... No? Okay. Just keep going. All right, man. That was, like, creepy, but whatever. I guess I'll just keep going about it. Jeepers. Guy ain't telling me nothing. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. And I'm outside of spawn. Oh! Hello. What have we here? All right. I don't know if this is the right one because in the picture, there's a mesa over here. I don't know if there needs to be a mesa. Okay. I don't know why there's a pressure plate, but, nope. All right. It's definitely not in here. Am I going to be able to get out of this without dying? Let's find out. Okay. All right. Cool. Yep. We're good. Professional. Okay, I'm assuming it's not this one. Let's go back towards the mesa then, which was in a direction. Screw it. Let's go this way. Okay, here's that mesa, and there's a desert temple, so maybe... Oh, yeah, those spires look like... Yep, this looks like it. Okay, let's go... Bop. And yeah, I can see it. Yep, that's gotta be it. I think I was over here digging out sand a while ago. Oh, yeah, hello. All right, let's do this proper. Unless that is the proper way to get in. You know what? Sleepy time first. Let me say shapes. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. Let's go sleep over here. Shrapes. Thank you. Goodness. All right, how do we get in? I'm assuming this way, and then we come into here. All right. All right, let's go down. These are probably, yep, these are from the old... Oh, it's an enchanted book in here. Oh, Frostwalker. Yes, everyone's favorite enchantment. This is so cool already. And then, yeah, it's starting to turn into stone. And it looks like a little, like built up a little bit, right? Because it's got the stone brick and stuff. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, the ambiance is fantastic. 8 hands carved the vault unseen. 8 shadows linger where none have been. One wakes the day, but never sleeps. One builds the song the silence keeps. One binds the path in turning stone. One drinks the spark, yet walks alone. One speaks through halls the deep forgot. One rides the waves where time is not. One waits in root, in claw, in cry. One hides her name behind the sky. Let stillness answer where voices have died. Choose one, and misfortune shall bide. I've never been good at riddles, so we're just gonna try and see what happens, and I don't know, maybe die or explode or something. Seems important though. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, okay. It looks like everyone gets items or something. All right, so by Echo's truth and memory's breath, speak what endures beyond all death. The voice of Echo. By tempered flame, let wrong be tried. Strike true with fire and stand with pride. The Ember Fist? Ember Fist, that's a cool name. I like that name. The Keystone. Oh, can't get into that one. All right. Looks like we have... Ooh, there's another one here. Lunara's Bearer, the Veil Keeper. Oh, I like this one a lot. Let's see. By dusk and dream, the way is shown. Guide lost and wandering thoughts back home. I like that one. So do I just take it? Fruit of Knowledge. Can I not take it? Uh-oh. Let me just push buttons, not knowing what things do. Punchy? Nope. How'd you do that? Okay. Can I maybe take this one? No. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, maybe I have to push that button? Oh. By light unbroken, rise and stand. Bring peace and dawn with steady hand. Do I take this one then? Oh! Oh. Oh, the solar dot. Oh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. All right, so now I think I know what I need to do because I already kind of saw it earlier. Ooh, can I thread this needle? I sure can, because I'm the best ever at... Because I'm the best ever at this game. I'm the best ever at this game. Yep, yeah. Best ever. Best ever at this game. Best of this game. First try. All right, now we got to go back to spawn. I'm going to run the distance back down because, you know, spawn does that. I should probably repair my wings too, jeepers. All right, here we go. So we go in here and we go downstairs, and I'm assuming I just put this here. Yeah, boy. All right, what do I do here now? There are no items. Okay. Take this. Am I supposed to put my items in there? I'm gonna assume I'm supposed to put my items in here, mainly because I don't know, man. I don't know. Or maybe this is where I'm supposed to get, like, goodies once I'm done. Oh, it's almost nighttime, too. This is handy, this being a clock. This is actually really handy. It tells me what time it is. So by semi-quasi... Ah, yeah, the dungeon entrance is over here. I think I don't really know how to get into it. So that'll be another thing. I wonder if I have to put the thing there. There's a button here. A bunch of buttons. I don't want to just start pushing buttons. And I got all my stuff on me, so I wonder if there's a place... All right, let's put this here. Oh, Bessie. Now, if I take that off... I don't know if there's a place to put my stuff down in here. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna go down. Hopefully it'll let me go back up. If not, no worries. I will just plop my ender chest down somewhere. Oh, it's so dark and spooky. I'm actually getting kind of scared. Oh, geez. Ah, there we go. Take a nap and empty your inventory. Grab your key and clipboard and head down into the dungeon. Good luck, adventurer. Gosh, this is so cool. This is so cool, dudes. Eggs, you're incredible. Okay, let's empty our inventory. I'm guessing the solar dial is my key. Respawn point set. Let's throw everything in here. No, wait, I'm throw. And I gotta take my goggles off. I'm assuming this is my key. Oh, there is a dropper. Do I put this here? Okay, maybe I put this over here. Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right. Oh, man. Now I'm really scared. Okay. Hey, guys. Future Thrillesh here. So, for some reason, when I started the dungeon, it didn't reset like it was supposed to from the last person that played through it. So, there's a lot of things that are already open or missing from this dungeon run that I'm going to show you right now. Don't worry. I contacted Eggs at some point. He reset the whole thing, and I got to run the dungeon again. You'll see that in a little bit, my fresh dungeon run. But just enjoy me bumbling my way through this for right now. All right. Love you guys. Bye. I didn't take a clipboard. There was no clipboard to take. That's a spawner. All right, let's break stuff. Oh, I got apples. And carrots. Great. I'm going to put these back because I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I'm gonna. Okay, there's stuff up there. Is there anything in here? No. Whoops. Picking stuff up. Look at me go. All right, I don't want to crouch the whole time. Ooh, hi, copycat panel. All right, so I need a key to get in there. Okay, snowballs. There's a carrot in here. Sweet. Again, I don't know if I'm supposed to be putting these back, but I am. All right, I don't see anything to hit with the snowballs. So let's head up this way. Okay. All right, there's stuff there, so run by them. All right. Oh, there's a ton of apples in here. Holy moly. I need a key for that one. A whole butt-ton of carrots. I feel like this might be too many. Too many stuff and things. Yep. I hear a skeleton. Okay, for some reason that's not activated. Oh, I need a lead on this guy. Ooh, okay. If I... Something's happening. What if I throw this in here? Nope. All right. Let's just take all those carrots again. Oh, I wonder if that's just garbage. That's just a garbage can where I can just toss stuff. Huh, okay. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. All right, so these are both set to 2. What's down here? There's a chest down there. Is it worth it? There's a ton of dead body and stuff. Oh, there's skellies. Oh, boy. All right, back upstairs. Back upstairs. Back upstairs. Okay. All right. All right. All right. This is where Throlash the Coward comes in. That's what the name's for. All right. What's that do? Closes that. Opens that. Nothing in the chest. There's bricks in here. Bricks seem useful. Let's get some bricks. Okay. There's no pattern anywhere. I did it! I don't know what I did, but I did it! Oh, I got a key! Heck yeah! Alright, there's a Zombro in there. And I wonder... There's a ton of stuff in there, including bats and a whole bunch of other things. Let's put a key in here. And see what happens. Okay. I got more bricks. And more carrots. Let's push the button. Ooh, nice. Okay. Alright. Heck yeah. Okay, let's get an apple. And if I open this, this door is going to open. And we got a ton of these nerds. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of these nerds. Uh-oh. And they're all almost in here now. Okay, yep, that's not good. There's so many. Why is so many? I guess I just gotta give them the runaround, right? I have a shield and I'm not using it. Run! Run, 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 run. Okay. Can I open this up and only fight one dude now? Wow. I am so bad at combat in this game. And they're all in here. I'm gonna die. I'm absolutely gonna die. Yep, there we go. All right. Death number 1. Here we go. Oh, no. Nothing in here. Okay. Oh, no. How do I get back in? Uh-oh. I might have broken it. I might have broken it. I think I broke it. And that's not good because it's like 3 in the morning for eggs. Oh, no. I did hear a click, though. Let's see. Nope. Nothing here. Uh-oh. Oh, nope. There's my solar dial. Okay, stop running. Stop using your saturations. And let's go again. All right. Okay. It had all the food. All right, so next time, don't take all the food. Got snowballs. We haven't gone this way yet, so let's check out what's going on over here. Can I get up here? Ooh. Ooh, I gotta put rotten flesh on there for something. Oh, hey, look at this. First shot. Oh, no! What a terrible idea. What a terrible idea that was. I need a weapon, man. Let's see if we can get at least one to spawn. Looks like it's gonna spawn soon. And he spawned with armor. That was not cool. Ow. It's like a mini boss, dude. Ow. Ow. All right. Critting, not great. Not stellar. This is working actually very well. And I'm kind of surprised with myself. If this guy drops one piece of armor, I'm so saved. Oh, no. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, Mr. Zombie. Okay, I got a piece of rotten flesh, and I saw a thing up here that had... I need 4? Oh, no. There's nothing in the barrel. Okay. I can't get up there, though. How do I get up there? Do I have to come from over here? Maybe? Oh, you idiot. Just climb up from here. Okay, so there's nothing in that barrel, nothing in that barrel. I don't know what 12 means. There's a sword up here! Oh my gosh. I am saved. Ow, don't do that, dummy. There's all sorts of zombies upstairs, and I need food, man. Oh, I hear clicks. I wonder if I'll be able to run in, transfer items. Okay, I actually don't see any zombies in here. Okay, dope. Transfer. Eat food. Heck yeah. And let's go over here so we don't spawn in any more zombros right now. Whew, just take a minute to heal. My goodness. Well, here we go. Dungeon run 1.5, I think we'll call it. Yeah, Eggs came by. He kind of reset the entire thing. So we're going to start at square one. We already know, I think I know most of the pieces, I think, but there are a couple things that I don't know yet. Good luck, adventure. Yeah. So I got my key. I got a clipboard this time. Fantastic. So let's get back into it. All right. Step 1 is do that. Step 2 is crouch. And I'm just going to... I don't need to crouch for a ton of this stuff. Now, I do need apples. I need food. This is good because these aren't completely stuck full of 64 items, so it makes a bit more sense. But I do want to jump up here and get myself a wooden sword as quickly as possible. And if anything, right, this is a really fantastic way to see how speedrunning this place would be. Right? And, oh, I screwed up the jump already. Look at me go. Actually, I think it's from here. And you know what? Just so you guys can see better, I am going to turn the brightness up a hair. That way it still kind of looks a little bit dark, but it's not nearly as terrible. Okay, so that... Ah! All right, bye, eggs, my savior. Okay, so 5. So green 5. Fantastic. And we need, I don't know, it's 4 pieces of rotten flesh here, but I know a better place to get it. So we're going to head off in this direction. Ooh, see, yeah, this wasn't closed when I came through before. So that is the first thing that we're going to have to do, is do that. So a couple more snowballs, and I will need seeds at some point, but we'll have to get those later. So this is the only portion of the dungeon that I was like, you know, because it reminds me of, I feel like Eggs and I talked about this when we had a little chit-chat a while ago. It reminds me of Ocarina of Time, because a lot of Ocarina of Time is just waiting, right? Just waiting. So this portion here is just waiting. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, I just gotta wait. Oh, geez, we got one with armor again. Oh, gosh. So glad I have a sword this time. The first time I went through the dungeon, I did not have a sword and fought this guy, or somebody like this, with armor with no sword. All right, 3, so only 1 more. And 5. There we go. We got 4 of them. 4. Why did I say 5 for? Anyways. So we are going to jump back right back up here. We'll put our 4 there. And I don't know what that does, to be perfectly honest. I hear things happening. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak off in this direction and, haha, get another wooden sword, because those are super handy for later. Why do I keep doing that? Grab a few more carrots. That should be more than enough carrots, to be perfectly honest. And we'll head off in this direction. Where do I get a key from? Egg's coming in clutch once again. I think he was just out of keys. So here we go. Boom. Door is open. Fantastic. And now this is an area where I kind of want to just run past all this because I don't want to do anything down there. I know what's going on over here, sort of, kind of ish. There is a section in there that I don't really know about, and I need to do a little song and dance, but I don't remember what the song and dance is. And there's bricks in here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Let's open in this door here, and there are problems in here. There are big problems in here. Okay, 9. Okay, that is not connected, so that was different. Yellow 9. I can't type. Yellow 9. There we go. Okay, let's open this up. When the world was still soft and the boundaries between sea and soil had not yet settled, Aerialis waited low in the dawning blue, her veil of mist kissing the walking hills. But Dan, who lay beneath all things, stirred not in jealousy, but in wonder. Oh, there's more pages. Goodness gracious. Oh, okay. Where's the beginning? Remind me, sign of the gods. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have to read and retain things while getting attacked? This isn't good. Can I take this? I'm taking that. Can I take that? I don't know if I can, but I did. Okay. Oh! There's the pattern. All right. But which way? Okay, I'm gonna assume that it's this way. So top, left, down, and then the top one. All right, there we go. I am right. So we get this, we get the trial key. I will run and return that book. This goes in here. We get ourselves a big old chest. And it's got a shield in it. Heck yes. All right, so let's put our shield in the offhand. Again, I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this book, but I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to sneak over here and I'm going to read this a little bit because there's a lot of information in here and I have no idea what of it is important or not. Okay, I'm going to... I hate this. I hate this so much. Ow. Hey, drop some armor for me, dude. Be a bro. Be an absolute bro. I'm gonna have zombies on my head here in a second. There we go. And we'll put that back. And promptly... Oh no, little kid! Oh no. Oh no. I'm so dead. I cannot fight these idiots. Oh, man. Ow. Oh, yep. There we go. Uh-oh. Alright, here's our key. Walk. Don't run. Walk. Okay, everything should be totally fine. All we gotta do is run in and grab our corpse. Hopefully that Zombro is dead. He is not. He's just chilling. So we'll have him come over here. And then we'll run around. Come on over here. And we'll run. We'll get our body. And we'll get the heck out of there. Boom. Transfer items. Turn around real quick. You stay up there. I really like your pants, sir. I'd like to have your pants, please. Nope, no pants for me. And let's leave. Let's just leave. Cool. Okay, I think I got all the info that I needed from that book. Let's head off in this direction. We got all sorts of spawners. Spawning all sorts of things. Okay, those are set to 2. I don't know if they're supposed to be. Now, this one I do know from before because I have done this before, so... No. There you go, buddy. Thank you, Mr. Chicken. We get our key. I don't know why that's not connected, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. And then let's go down here. You know what? No, let's go get a new sword. Let's go get a new sword just so if this one breaks, we're not dead in the water. All right, this is the part that I'm not looking forward to. Run away, run away, run away. Okay. Spider in here. I can deal with one spider. One spider at a time, folks. I'm also really bad at fighting spiders. Golly, why do you hit so hard, dude? Okay, so I need a bone to get across that. Sweet. So we have to fight a skeleton. And there absolutely is one in here somewhere. Yep, there's one right there. Look at that. Golly. That comedic timing, dude. Okay, run away. Heal. Deal with the zombro. What does that mean? Ooh. Alright, everything's cool. Rabbit is good. Rabbit is wise. Need another skelly bro to spawn. And you're not a skelly bro at all. You're a big old stupid spider. I don't know if there's anything... Oh, red, 2. Okay, red, 2. Alright. Let's get Skelly Boy to spawn. That's the spider spawner. That's why. Hey! I don't want you to have armor, though. Not worth getting 2 slices in. Told you. Ow. Oh, God. This is where bad things happen. Run away. Run away. 2 spiders at once? Come on, bro. I can't fight one spider at once. Die, please. Get down and die. Get down and die. And, oh, God. Thank you. Whoa. I don't know if I need any of this anymore, so what I'm going to do is just do this. Because I know there's a thing over here. I'm assuming this is asking for rotten flesh. But I'm not 100% sure. Which one's the skelly spawner? It's that one over there. Okay, cool. Yes, come here. Come here. Come here. Where are you at? Ping me. There we go. Bro, I just need a bone, man. Oh, man, I triggered the spider. Throw me a bone. What keeps dinging in here? Nothing. All right. While we're waiting for the skeletons to spawn, can we just appreciate how gorgeous this place is as well? Eggs did such a good job on this dungeon. It is unreal. Hi, come here. Come here, please. Come here. And I broke it. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so dead. I got a bone. Very dead. Very, very dead. Oh! Half a heart. Half a heart. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Oh my gosh, dudes. It's okay. Everything's fine. I don't know what I'm even scared about. Sweet. Sweet. What do we get? Oh, yeah, buddy. Let's go. Watch me promptly die. Oh, man, that's so dope. So, practice sword. Nice shield. Ooh. Okay, what's next? What have I missed? What else is there? I got some arrows and some bones. All right, let's run away. I'm really good at that, so let's just run away. I have this key, and I don't know what it's for. Oh, I bet you it goes to that. All right, I'm really bad at parkour, so... okay, we're good. We're cool. Everything's cool, man. Ooh, did I get all the colors? I did not. Green, yellow, and red. I don't even remember where the blue one was. Let's backtrack and see if we can't find it. That's the boss, so we gotta run through this nonsense. Oh, no, wait, there's a ladder right here. Right next to Skelly Land. Oh, man, that's like the first time that I almost got that ladder in one try. Okay. Was it in here somewhere? Oh, it totally is. It's right over here. Oh, shoot. I don't have any more seeds. Oh, no. All right. I gotta go find seeds. Give seeds. Give seeds, please. There we go. Love how that thing drops carrots. I think that's such a cute little Easter egg. I could probably make bone meal with some of this stuff that I'm not using. Cool. Just to speed this process up a little bit if I need to. No, we got seeds, of course. All right. Here, little fishy fishy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, over here. Over here. This way. This way, buddy, old pal. There you go. You're the best chicken I've ever met in my life. 15. Okay, blue is 15. Blue. 15. Oh my gosh, dudes. Garbage can over here. We'll get rid of that and that. I don't know what these signify. I don't know what those are for. So we're going to ignore them. Oh my gosh. Hi, dude. Ow. God, that is a good bow you have there. Uh-oh. Come on, shoot. Whew. Okay. Everything's fine. I don't know what anyone's worried about. I don't want to go over there yet. I want to go check this out because if that's the next room, that's probably... And parkour! Parkour! All right, buddy, you come in? Let's go. What's nice about this section is it gives me a chance to heal. Okay, let's do it. Parkour, parkour. We get another chest. Okay, now I gotta remember things. Green is 5. Green is 5, so we gotta go down to 5. Yellow is 9. Red is 2. Gotta go down a lot for that one. And then blue is 15. Ooh, up almost all the way. Yes, it is all the way. Yes! I didn't get like a do-do-do-do-do, so I was a little hesitant. I was like, maybe I didn't do it right. All right, eat some food. Armor? Okay. Okay. Oh, no! Eggs, help! I'm stuck. Oh, no. I'm stuck. Arrows? I don't have a bow, though. Maybe I should farm skeletons. Up, there's a button on the wall. Okay, I don't want to spend the time to do this, but I just got a thing full of arrows, and I feel like it's farm skeleton time. So we're gonna go farm some skelly boys. Oh, I guess I don't have to parkour my way out of here, do I? Let's farm a couple skelly boys, and hopefully we'll get a nice bow out of it. Oh, gosh, that one would be great. Come here, you jerk. Hi, give me bow. Or give me death. Actually, don't give me death. I just want the bow. Oh, 2 skellies? That's not cool, bro. That's super uncool, actually. Uh-oh. Dead. This is a dead Throwlash. Yep. Told you. Oh, no. Let me in. Thank you. Jeepers. All right, let's go get the stupid thing again. Go here, go there. Still in single digits for death. I don't know how long that's going to last, though. Let's grab some carrots about it. Don't run, Throwlash. Come on. Don't run until you need to. Okay, we'll let these guys spawn in if they want to. I'm not super duper worried about it. I am super duper worried about more skeletons spawning. And more spiders spawning. Yep, there goes another skelly. Uh-oh. Transfer. Stop it. Run away. Run away. Oh, shoot. Run away. Yes, fight each other. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, but then I don't get bow. Stop it with your jukes. Just give me a bow, man. Whew. All right. All right, I'm not getting a bow. It's not happening. I don't want to lose the shield either is really the biggest issue. Oh, so yeah, let's just move on. Mending on both, I could just, you know, go back up and repair them, but let's just move on here. Guess it doesn't really matter. I was like, bro, do I have that key still? Alright, made it. Actually, don't need to be on that platform at all. Oh, I hear a slime. Trial key. And, okay, witches? That's not cool, man. That's not cool, man. What? Witches? And I missed. Oh, no. Run. 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 Yeah, I don't want any of that nonsense. Okay. Oh. Let's try again. I'm so bad at parkour. Yeah, I see you looking at me, you jerk. Oh, come on. You did it again? Oh, golly, I got poisoned. Okay. Okay. And we just wait out the poison. Poison for Cusco. Poison chosen especially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. Let me heal, please. Thank you. Oh, no. There's two and one has a sword. That's super not cool, bro. Don't touch me, please. Don't touch me, please. Okay, thank goodness. All right, you over there suck. So let's go deal with you first. Because you've been the biggest jerk right now. Okay, and then you're going to poison me. Yep, I figured. You know what? Let's just... Oh, shoot, because then they start doing healing potions, don't they? Or harming potions, not healing. Ah! Walk. Did it again. Walk, throw. And there's a Zombro in there, too. Ugh. Okay, we're going to hop jump through here. I don't think I need to go down there at all. Oh, I do. Shoot. Let's get down as quick as we can. Okay, now we can do the walkie parts and wait for that to come back. In the double digits. In the double digits for death. Look at me go. All right, here it comes. Ba-boom, ba-boom. I don't need to jump on here. Did it again. And then we are just going to run over here, run over this way. She's going to start throwing stuff. Transfer items, run. Run away, run away, run away. Boom. If you throw stuff and you miss, that's even better for me, because then I can start wailing on you, and you'll start doing healing potions, and then I can just, haha. Okay, I need one head here. And drop down. Yep, real smart. Smart throw. Didn't even use my healing potion, so we'll be able to use that. I'm assuming we're getting a boss fight. And there's the boss thingy. Key. It's called a key. And I dropped again, because I'm really good at this game. And I'm super smart. And there's so many zombies. There's so many zombies. Oh my gosh, why are there so many zombies? Oh, there's no platform. Aha! Get wrecked, nerds. Oh, man. Okay, so this is great because I have a healing potion for the boss. And I have this weird feeling that I'm going to die 300 times trying to deal with this boss. Because I already know what it is, and I'm so scared, dudes. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Dudes, we're here. We're here. We're at the final boss. Cue the epic music. I'm so scared. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Oh, there's bread? Oh, my gosh. Get out of here. Bro. There's lots of bread. I'm hopefully not going to need more than a stack. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Now, I know he's not going to hurt me until I smack him. Okay, all right. All right, okay. So, here's what we do. You ready? Here's what we do. And 1, 2, 3, go. Splash him with the weakness potion. Wha-bam, wha-bam. It's good. This go. Oh my gosh. That hit so hard. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. All right, bread. Eat some bread about it. Okay. And let him hit me. There we go. Oh, shoot. All right, all right. Heal. Potion healing. It's working out. It's doing it. We're doing it, folks. That was a good, solid hit. That was a great hit. Oh, look at him starting to bend over. Oh, I kind of actually feel really bad for this guy. Look at him. Oh, no! Oh, I need the key. Oh, man, I almost had the cleanest run. Oh, dudes. Oh, he's gonna be so angry with me when I walk in too, isn't he? Oh. Oh, that was almost the cleanest runs, my dude. Whoa. Ooh. Cleanest run, my dudes. Alright, let's get down here. Only get tagged by a skelly hopefully once. Let's get in there. Oh no, how do I get back in? I see a button. Yeah, buddy. Is he still aggroed on me? It doesn't look like it. Transfer items. Oh, that makes me feel even worse. I gotta tap him again. I need to start the fight again. Let's see if we... Oh, yeah, one good hit. Boom. Look at that. I was one tap away. Oh, guys, empty your inventory into the barrel and hit the button. There's so much stuff in here, though. All right, I'm just going to empty a whole bunch of stuff in here. Sit in the cart and hit the button. Okay, hopefully that all empties out. Oh, I got... Wait. There we go. All right, cool. Now we can go. Oh, my gosh. I think this is it. I think we did it, dudes. Oh my gosh, this was the coolest thing ever. Oh. Man, my adrenaline is on fire right now. Absolutely on fire. Eggs, what an absolutely incredible experience this was. What an incredible experience. Oh, dude. Back at the start. Oh my gosh, man. Gather up all my stuff. This was the friggin' coolest experience. My guys, make friends with people that make games in Minecraft because I'm speechless about how fun that was. That was so incredibly dope. It was difficult in the perfect way. It was just long enough. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Eggs, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. Best game. Best game. And it's nighttime. That's actually kind of like poetic as we leave that it's nighttime. Oh, but that's not cool. That's not poetic. Oh, can we catch a ride back on the train? Heck yeah, we can. Oh my gosh, dudes. The dawn of a new day approaches as we rid the world of the evil of that dungeon. How absolutely beautiful is that ending. I'm gonna get run over by this train. I can feel it. Oh my gosh, dudes. Oh, I was going to Beardy's place. I wasn't even going back to spawn. What an absolutely incredible experience that was. Oh my gosh, Eggs, fantastic job. I can't wait to see the other games that you come up with because, hey, spoiler alert, folks, Eggs is making more games. But anyways, folks, this was so much fun. Is that a donkey? I got Charles at spawn. Oh my gosh, it is a donkey. Hi, buddy. You're gonna be my friend. You're gonna be my friend. You're gonna be my friend. Yay, best friends forever. So anyways, folks, that was super incredibly fun. And I gotta be honest with you, I didn't really let you guys read a lot of that lore that was in that book. So I am gonna put that on the screen here right now and put a little nice background music while I ride my donkey into the sunrise. And yeah, enjoy the lore there. Enjoy the music? Oh my gosh, my adrenaline's still going. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode on the Just Create SMP with me, Throwlash. On today's episode, we get up to a whole bunch of shit. I just killed an entire band of you guys. You just respawned over there? Why? Stay away from the chicken. Don't point your... No. All right, you know what? I'm not dealing with these guys. Ow. As I fly away to despawn those idiots, as you can see behind me, I did not finish the things once again. I've been busy designing some stuff and things, and I honestly, I can't wait. Can't wait for you guys to see what I've been designing. It's big. It's mainly white concrete, and it's obnoxiously large. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably way too big. But let's go ahead and grab a schematic of it, place it into the world, and see exactly what we're dealing with here and how obnoxiously large this thing is. Let's go ahead and get this monstrosity loaded up, and this is going to take a while. You think this thing took a minute? Oh my gosh, this thing takes so long. And actually, while that's loading, where's my clip? There it is. All right, I was like, ooh, where's my clipboard at? Almost. Okay, 10 years. 10 years from now. Go. Oh. Yeah, very cool. All right, let's place this thing down. This thing, it's gonna be huge. Huge. Oh my gosh, look how big this is. And you know, just for right now, so we can get a material checklist. Boom. Jeepers. How do I get out? There we go. Goodness gracious. Absolutely insanely way too big. I'm not upset at all. All right, let's rotate it. I think I want it facing this way. We need to have it go down a block. And then we gotta move it. We gotta move it all over the place. But I'll really, you know what? I'll mess with the precise location later. I just don't want it on the vault just in case, I don't know, something happens. I don't know what's gonna happen, folks. Let's get it away from everything for right now. But man, that thing is ridiculously huge. Okay, so let's put this in here, and then we'll put that in there, and we'll get a material checklist, and I am terrified to see what this says. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, it's gotta be deep slate too, so I have to burn the deep slate that I got. 6 stacks, that's not terrible of diorite. Oof, okay. Oh no. That's 126 stacks. And then more andesite. No. Oh, I didn't think about. Does that say 22,000 white concrete?
I've made a huge mistake.
Oh my gosh. What am I gonna do about this? I don't have anywhere close. Oh, wait a second. Beardy sells stuff. And Chosen sells stuff too. I wonder if they'll let me buy things. And Beard sells online. Okay, let's go talk to him. And as always, folks, if you want a schematic of this insane building behind me, all you have to do is head over to either Patreon, or you can become a member here on YouTube, or even subscribe on Twitch. You can get schematics of those flying thingies as well. You just become a member of any tier on Patreon or here on YouTube, any member, or subscribe on Twitch, and you'll get access to these schematics. Wow, this place is looking incredible. Now we're gonna find the man. Hello? If I were a beard, where would I be? Well, he's not in here. Is it locked? Oh, it is locked. Oh, can't pinch stuff from Beardstone. Not that I would. Let's see, is he this way? Hello? Hey, Beardy.
Jeez, scared the life out of me.
I'm good at that, man.
Yeah. So it seems. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm starting my first absolutely massive build for my quote-unquote mega base, right?
Nice.
Dude, I'm so excited to get this started because I've had visions of sugar plums dancing in my head for way too long, and I'm glad to get one in the world. I'm having a bit of a problem though.
Right. Okay. Oh, what's the problem?
So let me just open up this here. You don't happen to have over 200 stacks of andesite and 130 stacks of diorite by chance, do you?
200 stacks of andesite.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah. Here, you wanna see? That's not the big one either.
Right, let me have a look. I'll see what this guy's got. In fact, I can see on here. I've got 56,000 andesite apparently in the system.
Oh my gosh.
so I can probably do your andesite.
Okay.
What was the other one?
Diorite.
Okay, so I've got 100 stacks over here.
Okay.
And I might have more at my base.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
So,
okay, cool.
I don't even. That's what.
I see a money-making opportunity.
Oh no. So everybody's making wood farms, so I'm not making money though.
Tell me about it. I built a redstone factory, and I was like, "Oh, redstone's really annoying to make. No one's going to make that." And then literally everyone made redstone factories. Unbelievable.
Speaking of which, I gotta buy some redstone.
Excellent. If it's any consolation, I have no tree farms and have no intention of making a tree farm, and have been buying lots of your wood.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Here, take a look at the last page on that real quick. I just want you to see the number for the white concrete there.
That's a lot of white concrete.
I gotta go sell my soul to Chosen.
What are you possibly building that requires 22,000 concrete?
You want to go take a look?
Oh, you already building it?
Well, I have the
you already
schematic.
built the concrete?
I got the schematic. You can just plop that down. And take a look.
No.
Okay,
I'll wait for the proper build. I'll wait for the proper build, Thronash. I don't want to see a ghost version of this 22,000 concrete. That's just the concrete.
That's just the concrete, yeah.
10,000 polished cut andesite. 7,000 layered diorite. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I'm intrigued to know what you're building. I'll tell you that much.
It's
basically, cost-wise, though, 10 diamonds a shulker is what I've been doing for Foxy for the bulk buying of resources. Does
Oh,
that
okay,
sound fair?
great. Yeah, that sounds fine.
Nice.
I might
Right,
have
so
10 diamonds.
How many stacks of andesite? 200.
Let's see. It is 172 plus 31.5. So, yeah, 200. Let's say 205 stacks.
Right. Okay.
I'll divide. Hang on. So that is
How many thousands?
7.6 shulkers. Oh yeah, you need it in thousands, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's 11,000, 13,000.
About 13,000 andesite.
Yep.
Okay. Right. 13. Right. So we have a method for doing this, right? So you stand on top of your shulkers.
Sure.
Sorry, on top of the blaze guy.
Okay.
Right. And then I'm gonna start tossing andesite at you.
You're just gonna throw up andesite on me, huh? Oh
Basically,
gosh.
yeah.
I should have emptied my pockets before I came over.
Yeah. This is the way, Thronash.
This is so many rocks.
It's a lot of rocks.
What have I done?
It's good. Well, you've made me have to turn my factory on again. I don't think I've had this place on for a while.
Am I gonna have enough shulkers for this? Uh-oh. I didn't think about that.
I've probably got some shulkers. I'll go get some more for you.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to buy from eggs now too. Jeepers.
I'm back.
Hello. All right. So that was 8 shulkers of andesite.
1 sec. Just placing some more shulkers. Right. So did you manage to pick up all the andesite?
Yes. Yep. They just fit.
Excellent. Right. And now you need 130 stacks of diorite.
Yeah. So it's let's see, 7,700 plus 430. So let's just say what, 8,300 diorite.
Okay. So I've got 6.4 there.
Okay.
I will do the same thing again. I'll just start throwing it at you. And I may have some more back at my main base.
Okay.
I'll main storage, I should say. I'll go and have a look. But you need another 2k, basically. I've just given you 6.4.
Yeah, roughly. Yep.
I'll go see what's over there.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Dre's bird.
So that was
on the
what?
floor.
So it's eight shulkers of andesite. How many shulkers are this so far?
3 full and a half.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Let's see what I've got over at main storage.
This is so much stuff, dude.
Yeah, it's wonderful. All I can see in my future is diamonds.
Yeah, fair.
I spent all my diamonds on the golf course. In fact, I spent all my diamonds in Chosen's Mall to buy stuff for the golf course.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I don't want the season to end, but I can't wait for the end of the season to see his tally.
How many diamonds he's got?
It's going to be incredible.
I spent literally thousands at that place. Right, Hank, what you got? Oh, look at that. Okay, you need another 2k?
Yeah, sure.
I gave you 6.4. You needed 8.3.
Yeah, so let's do 2k. God,
Okay.
Glad you can remember numbers.
Yep, I can numbers. There we go.
You are a gentleman and a scholar.
Yes. So that was how many shulkers total?
So that was 8 for the andesite. And 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 5 for the diorite, because I think there's one over there that's half full.
Excellent. So that'll be 130 diamonds, please, Thronash.
Right. You know what's the best about this?
I'll tell you what, let's just call it 2 stacks.
2 stacks. We can do 2 stacks.
You get a discount of 2 diamonds, because I'm nice like that.
I appreciate you. Here's the great thing.
Thanks.
104 of those were from Stan buying leaves. So as long as he never makes a leaf farm, we're good to go. You just keep buying stuff from you.
So he made a tree farm, but he's not harvesting the leaves.
Yeah. Well, not all of us can make just a
Each
giant
their own.
circle in the ocean, you know, and just...
No, that's definitely a Foxy thing. That's definitely a Foxy thing. Have you played golf yet?
I have not yet. No, it's on my list. I know.
Unbelievable.
I've been
Unbelievable.
I've been making 22,000 white concrete
Yeah,
buildings.
okay, that's fair. That's fair. Well, if you need any other bulk resources, you know where to find them. I've got lots in stock.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Maybe slightly less than I did have, but
Yeah, the next
it's
one I
all
think
good.
I'm going to make is going to be out of glass. That's pretty easy to farm.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. All right, then, Throdash. Well, I look forward to seeing whatever it is you're building with all those things.
It is really strange, but you're going to love it.
Really strange, but I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm intrigued because you're my closest neighbor, Throdash.
Yeah.
So
Get ready for tall. Get ready for tall.
get ready for tall.
Oh gosh, I
right,
almost got hit by
okay.
a train again. Watch out.
Yeah, I get hit by trains a lot around here. Don't worry about it. It's just what happens. There's no safety railings. What do you expect?
You know, whenever the OSHA dude comes by, you're going to have quite a talking to.
No.
Well, listen, Beardy, thanks so much for your help. Hopefully I'll be back soon to give you more diamonds.
That sounds wonderful. Let me know. Let me know.
Thanks again, man.
Cool. Toodles.
Bye. Now, if I'm buying things from the guy who has, the giant evil power company, all that sort of stuff, is this like blood money? Am I just giving this guy money? Oh, bye, Beardy. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do here. But anyways, I'm glad to have those resources at least. And now I got to go talk to Chosen and give Chosen my whole life worth of diamonds. Oh my gosh, 22,000 concrete. The server's so upset about this. It's so upset. I gotta go back. I left a shulker box over there. I just realized that I never gave you guys a good look at this thing either, but yeah, take a look at this. Look at this thing. It is humongous. It's absolutely way bigger than I thought this island was going to get. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this thing is just huge. And I want to do more things like this. I want to do more large, more big. And I absolutely need to move this thing over. I think I want it to live around about here on this part of the island. And then we can get more big structures around as well. But yeah, this thing is insanely big. And I gotta move all this stuff out of the way too. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Well, at this point, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a stream. I'm gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna try and get all the rest of this stuff. Besides that, and just everything else I should be able to get. I'll set up little tiny farms. I definitely have that many oak leaves. I gotta find deep slate and stuff. Iridium I definitely need a lot of. Yeah, 15 stacks of iridium, so we're gonna have to go digging for that. But anyways, I'm gonna go do a live stream. I'm gonna get the rest of the things that I need for this building on that live stream, hopefully, besides the concrete, and then we can get this started once I'm done. Stream's done, and man, oh man, am I excited, because look at this, ready, boom, boop, everything's done, except for this. I don't know why this is on here, it shouldn't be, but everything else is done. Even the 22,000 white concrete is all done, and I didn't have to spend a diamond for that, excuse me. Sorry, Chosen. But yeah, I made my own white concrete because Eggs is a G. Eggs came by, or excuse me, he was in stream and he gave me just an absolute ton of bone meal. It was dope because I was able to make that thing and we got some stuff and I'll go over it later. But for right now, I really want to hit play on this cannon, but I can't yet. And the reason is I got approached by Sam, actually, for a little business proposition. That's right, chicken. We got a little business proposition from Sam, and I want to show you folks, what was going on, and also why I'm moving so fast. Look how fast I'm moving. I'm moving so fast.
I am planning on opening a new store,
Okay.
and this isn't really related to you, but I also want to start selling trees in a box.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And for that, obviously, you need leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if you want to, go together a little bit and set up some things so that we can get leaves in those boxes and we'll split the profits from those.
Absolutely. And so this was one of those things that I was setting up the wood farm and I'm like, I'm never going to use all this. And I wanted to come talk to you about it anyway. So this is perfect that you got hold of me.
Oh, that's great then. Yeah, because I've got my wood farm set up and I'm in the process of setting up a smart wood factory that's going to be automating all of the different wood bits like stairs, slabs, fence gates, fences, trapdoors, everything.
Oh, heck yeah. Awesome.
Right, and I'm going to set up a shop for that separately. And I'll do you the courtesy, I guess, and I won't sell any logs in there. I'll just sell the byproducts of that. So I mean, maybe some strip logs. I'm gonna be honest, maybe some strip logs.
Yeah,
I'll make them a little more expensive than yours.
I have the option to do them, and it's too much work.
Yeah, space. Yeah, I feel that.
Right.
But yeah, I'll save those from there. But I'm setting that up, and I figured since I'm gonna have all of the fences and all of the different, like the actual tree,
Mm-hmm.
the branches, the stump.
Yeah.
I might as well, put the boxes together. So, do we? Is Is that something we want to do?
I think that sounds fantastic. So can I grab schematics with the promise that I won't use them without paying for them, just so I know exactly what you need? Or do you want to just snag them from my place? What do you want to do here?
I feel like the easiest way to do it is just leave it to me to restock, and if I can grab leaves from somewhere to do that, I'll still be buying leaves myself. I just need the leaves to put in the boxes that other people buy.
Oh, okay.
So I won't take any leaves myself. I will just literally use it for just the boxes.
So have you been to my wood farm by chance?
I have been past it once, I think. I was doing some scouting before I built mine.
Cool. So where do you have a second? You want to go check it out?
Yeah, let's do
Sure.
it.
I probably have to restock. I heard tell that somebody
Have you checked the diamonds?
no. I heard tell that somebody bought a whole bunch of, oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's check upstairs.
Definitely have to do a
there's
restock.
Not that many. There's 16 up here. Those are also mine. I think I've spent both of those.
I mean, hey, that's awesome. Listen, if you ever need in bulk, just let me know as well.
I mean, yeah, leaves in bulk is definitely something I can consider buying.
Okay, so when we jump on in, there are two main output areas. There's two main outputs, and there are, well, I guess three, but there's two big ones. So this one over here is logs. And as you can see right underneath, I have this extremely efficient, just wonderfully automated by me system.
And then when you remove one of the shulker boxes,
I just put another one
items
back
all
in
over
its
the
place.
place.
Yeah, yep. So same thing for leaves over here. So if you ever need leaves,
okay.
this is where they sit for now.
Right.
At some point, I'm going to move the entire tree farm over there, but I'm not even close to doing that yet. So
Oh, you're moving the farm?
I'm moving the whole thing, and it's going to live inside of a skyscraper.
All right. Well, why not build a skyscraper out here? Why move it?
Because this is going to be a different area. I just needed this built so I could actually do something with my tea shop. That was it.
Fair enough. Enough. All right. Yep. I mean, yeah, have fun moving that. But okay, I'll grab the leaves from here for now. Then, what do you want to do, money-wise? Like, what are we splitting the cost for this?
So you've done all the design, and you're getting a lot of the product. So I'm okay with only taking, I don't know, like a third, a quarter. What do you think? I don't want to take half.
I can do a third. We can do.
All right, cool.
60, 70, 30.
Yeah, I'm cool with that for sure. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that as well.
Sweet.
70, 30, and you can grab some free boxes of the schematic. They will have all of the things in them, and then they will also have a one-use schematic inside of them.
That's so dope. Okay, great, because
So you don't have to actually buy the rights to it. So you can just buy one of those if you need one tree, and then you could obviously source the resources yourself and buy the actual schematic if you want to just build more trees. But you can just grab those boxes.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I am going to buy schematics at some point, because with a solar punk thing, I do need a lot of trees.
Trees.
Yep.
Trees. Yeah, let me know if you need any custom trees. I also do that.
Ooh, okay, great. I might actually, when I start building skyscrapers, I might need trees on them. So
on them, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I figured that's why I sell them to you. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to working on the smart factory. I've just got the terrain done. You start working on the factory itself.
Yeah, man, it's so dope watching. I was watching your stream yesterday, and it looks so dope already. The forest is so cool.
Do you want to? Okay, cool.
Yeah, exclusive previews. Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh wow, I mean for you.
And then I went over to Stam's base, and he showed me a whole bunch of stuff that he's working on, but I'm not sure when that video is coming out, so I don't want to spoil anything. Head over to Stam's channel and check his island out. His area is incredible. Go check him out. 100 diamonds? 100? Stam! That's insanity. Look at the most perfect... Look at these guys. Just right in a row. 100 diamonds? Okay, spawn portal's over here. I guess we gotta restock some stuff, huh? Show me the money. Oh my gosh, 104 diamonds. This is insanity. And what do we got here, Mr. Piketins? We got an extra, gosh, what was that? 104, another 12 or something like that? Oh my gosh, and we're out of so many things. We gotta, I think I left some stuff up here that we can just completely restock with, hopefully. I did not. Uh-oh. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a screenshot and then another screenshot, and we'll see what we're missing. Obviously, mangrove. We're missing a lot of mangrove. So yeah, let's get this shop, get this shop restocked. Words are hard. And I'm super excited. 7030, I think, is going to be super fantastic, especially with little tree boxes where you can just pop in, grab the supplies you need for your trees. and then pop back out. And I actually have an idea for that, and it's probably something that I should run by Stam at some point, maybe. Because here's my thought, right? Essentially, I'm going to buy almost every schematic, if not every schematic, from Stam. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a little, like, on the side of the road little side business sort of thing where you could just buy a box of all the things that I produce for the trees. So you don't actually have to buy the one that has everything in it, including, like, you know, the fences and the fence gates and all that sort of stuff, and the schematic, right? Because I know Beardy has all the things for the trees. He's got all the schematics. But what if he just wants to pop over and buy a shulker box full of all the things that he needs, right? Yeah, I might set something like that up. But hey, I'm so happy about these diamonds. Let's put them away. Money, 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 money. Almost 4 stacks. Golly, this is what Chosen feels like, I'm sure. But his is like a shulker box full of diamond blocks or something like that. Oh my gosh, that guy is so rich. And actually, while I got some extra diamonds, this list is for another shop. It is? So where are you the shopkeep? You are the shopkeep. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Where do I get my books? Collect books. Are they these ones? Looks like it, because those are dummy books. Okay, great. And I'm assuming that I need experience in order to do this. I also have to go sheepy pies. And thank you everybody in the comments for letting me know that all of the books, like enchants, are being covered up by the stuff down in the bottom right corner. Thank you for that. So I have no idea how to do this. I'm assuming I buy one of these, cannot afford this purchase. Yeah, okay, tell me how poor I am. Thanks for that. Okay, there we go. And then that puts that there. And then I just put that there and that there. Invalid forging combination. Is it because I need to strip my current bow? Do I have something on me that can do that? I don't think I do. I don't have a grindstone. There's not a grindstone in here. I have any stone in here? I just want my books, man. Surely someone has used a grindstone as decoration somewhere. People don't know how to decorate, let me tell you. Watch me fall into powdered snow now and next. This is gonna be great. There we go. Okay, let's try this now. Goodness gracious. All right, so if I do this and then this, what do I do? I need more of these. Is that what's up? I need more of these. Did it do it? It did it! All right, now I have the best bow ever. So in that case, I'm assuming I can't just do this. Oh, I can. Okay. Gosh, there's a lot of diamonds. Okay, best boots. And then what did I do here? Ooh, yeah, swift sneak. Yeah, I definitely want that. I want to swift sneak. I want to go fast while I'm sneaking. This is my swift sneak song. I want to go fast while I'm sneaking. Is that enough? No. Ugh, it's literally one off. Rip off. Ugh. Want to go fast while I'm sneaking. This is my swift sneak song. Look at
Thunder. It's you.
Hi. Sorry.
You're making a right old racket down here. I kept hearing thunder going off, and I'm like,
but
it's got to be enchanting because it's not raining.
Look how fast I'm going, though. I'm going so fast.
Oh, I know. Isn't it great?
So fast.
3.
Oh.
Or 4.
I don't even have sneak on my pants.
Eggs. Look at this guy.
That's disappointing, eggs.
I know,
I'm going slow and steady.
Look how slow he is. Listen, that was me the whole dungeon. The whole...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm related.
Beard.
Yeah.
71?
71.
71 deaths?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
Wait, are you?
I went into Eggs' dungeon, you see.
Yeah.
And I got trapped in a church with a book that had 4 pages, not the 3 I was looking at and trying to read.
You'll see this.
It was pretty rough.
You'll see this tomorrow in the video, but I think I might have cheated a little bit. I just took the book out of the room and shut the door.
I asked if I could do that, and he said I couldn't.
did?
Foxy also cheated, by the way.
Well, here's the thing. Hang on, let me pick him up and move him over here real quick. The thing was, Eggs, it was 3 in the morning for Eggs, so there were no rules.
Right, I see.
Yeah, I wasn't there, that's fair.
That would explain why you've only got 11 deaths after you've done the dungeon.
Correct. No, I'm... Chat has coined me as Throwlash the Coward, so I see an issue and I do this. Just straight away from it, you know? Yep, there's an issue. Yep, goodbye. No issues here.
Make it 12. Make it 12.
See, the worst part is all my stuff is over here, so I have to come get it.
Ooh.
I was trying to make it 12 eggs, but I haven't got a bow. I don't carry a bow.
I have a really nice one, thanks to Chosen. If you want to tempt fate here.
No, it's fine. I'm happy to escape. Right, I'm gonna get back to my stream, but the golf's open, Throwlash.
Yes, yeah, I need to play this. It looks so much fun.
It is. It's not stressful at all, is it, Eggs?
No. It's fun.
I don't believe you.
Sounds like I'm paying him to say that, and he's not a very good actor.
No, I saw the diamonds go over there. Don't worry. Oh my goodness.
I'm working. I'm a work on some
Just
team
a
games.
gentle tap. You got to keep him on his toes.
Let's see
Little
what
off
happens
time.
there. Ow!
What do you mean what happens? What's happened is I'm on fire now. I will love you and leave you guys. Toodles.
Say
Bye.
hey eggs.
Yeah.
Your dungeon was so incredibly fun. It was
Thank you.
so much fun, and I cannot wait to speedrun it.
I see. Okay, here's my problem with that.
Uh-huh.
If I do open it up to speedrunning, I'm gonna have to do maintenance
Mm.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lose so many hours that I usually spend on building to maintenance, and I can't, for the love of God, take another comment that says, when are you gonna post another video?
I feel that, man. Here's an idea, and
Yeah.
you can run with it if you want to. Here's just an idea. What if everyone got 3 speedrunning tokens? That's it, and then you can't do it anymore.
Maybe
still
we
a
do
lot?
like, okay, maybe we do it. I like the idea
Mhm.
of like limiting it. What if I set a weekend? I do like a stream weekend.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I say this weekend alone, I'm gonna be standby 24/7, which is gonna be horrible. But I stream 24 hours,
Mhm.
and in those 24 hours, you can speedrun it.
I'm so game. It sounds incredible.
And you'll have to like get in line, of course.
All of you folks across the ocean know how to queue, so like me and Legion and Chosen, we'll just be fighting over each other. So.
No, the next thing that I want to do. Oh wait, want to see my home?
Yes.
My new home.
Yes.
Okay, follow me to Chosen's base, just over Chosen's base.
Okay. And then I went over to Eggs' base, just like I did with Stam, and he showed me all of his crazy new stuff. You guys, you really need to go watch Eggs, please. The guy's genius, and everything he does is incredible. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Get friends like Eggs, dude. That guy is incredible. He's just so great. He's so wonderful. He's such a good dude, and he's so stinking smart. What is this, Chosen? You got some evildoers in your base, bud. What are you doing fraternizing with the evil guys? You haven't let the allays out? Chosen, my guy. I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save those allays. When heading into Lagtown, make sure your render distance is at almost 0. It stopped? Why stop? Why stop? I didn't hear a ding. Did I run out of stuff? No, I still got stuff. I got stuff. Why stop? Yeah, that's definitely not finished. What's going on with you, buddy? What's going on? Oh, you had a gun. That would explain it. I don't have any gunpowder. Actually, I think Stam sells some at spawn. All right, hopefully he's got some stock. What do we got here? Gunpowder, 3 diamonds for a stack. Okay. Do I have an empty shulker? No. I mean, yeah, let's buy some stuff. Okay, back to cannon, go boom boom time. Okay, now I heard the ding. Now it's done. Yes, it's done. It's done. Ha-ha! It's floating. I know it's floating. But look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Look at how dope this is. Oh, I'm so excited about having this in the world. I have been working on this for so long, and obviously it's not 100% done yet. There are still things that we need to put on it, like foliage on the top, and foliage in the center, and then foliage on this little tiny bit as well. But yeah, this thing is done. Let's go inside. Let's not die. Ow. Got a little sliding glass door to get in here. Oh, I forgot the elevator. Whoopsies. So we actually can't go up any of the floors quite yet. Actually, can I sneak up right up here? I can, but we can't go up any farther than this. But yeah, each one of the giant block thingies just looks like this on the inside right now, which has these absolutely incredible windows that you can see out of. Oh my god. I love this. Oh, this is so cool. And we'll get rid of the torches. We'll tidy this place up. Don't worry. But yes, this is going to be the start of our automation here on this island in our mega base. And I am obviously in great need for some torches, apparently, but I'm obviously in great need for some white concrete because we have this little... I ain't got no torches. I got frog lights, though. So let's plop some frog lights down and... hopefully not die. Oh my gosh, there's so many mobs. Why are you still spawning? All right, that should help. And we're gonna let render distance deal with those jerks. Throlash the coward indeed. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I need a bunch of white concrete, and this thing over here did us some really well, actually. It did fantastic, and I built this on stream. I told you guys I was gonna show it to you. But Eggs brought over a whole bunch of bone meal, and I got that crushed down into a bunch of white dye, and I think it went through like almost 2 shulkers of white dye to get us as much concrete as we have, and we still have a ton in here, and then all the glass as well. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. But yeah, this is a great little machine, and essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna build things like this on each one of the floors here. Now, I think the top floor we're going to make an iron farm. Yeah, I think we'll go iron farm on the top floor. Let me just get up there real quick. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Quick. This is so slow. It's so big. But anyways, up here where the clouds are, we will make this an iron farm, and then underneath that, I'm not really sure. I have a little piece of paper over here that I've been writing things down. Like on the this floor here, I was thinking like sand and soul sand and quartz, and we could do glass and square, you know, all the stuff that you get from there. And then we would go down here, and then maybe here we'll do like bone meal or something, but then we get these giant pillars in the way, so it's going to get a little tighter the farther that we go down in the building. Now, these pillars, I would like, since they're empty, I would like to use these as a way to transport items up and down, right? I think that would look pretty friggin' cool if we did that. And if they just get too much in the way, I can just remove them, but I do like them here. I think they're absolutely stellarly fantastic. Now, my original idea is I was going to have just a giant cobblestone farm in the top there, and then, you know, work your way down, and we would do gravel next, and then sand next, and then we would have that go all over the place. And I was chatting with some of the members, and they were like, yo, honestly, having like a dedicated cobblestone farm is kind of a pain in the butt. Unless you do something like Foxy's doing, where you have just a cobblestone farm that is just way too big. And I don't mean way too big. Like, Foxy never has a want for cobble, right? But it seems a little bit more efficient to just, like, plop a cobblestone farm up there just for iron, right? And then plop another one up there just for glass and, you know, soul sand and all that sort of stuff. And then plop another one in here for your andesite and your diorite and all that nonsense. So I don't know. I think that's the route we're going to go. We'll see. But what I really need to do right now is just connect this to the ground because I need a way to get up there that's not running my face into the door. Well, Stamp just came by and literally stole my drill. He's like, hey, I need deep slate. And I was like, I don't have any, but let me check my drill. And he opened it, and he was like, oh, is this full? I was like, yeah. He goes, well, I'll be right back. And he just took it. But anyways, let me show you what I've been working on. Bear with me. I know this looks like garbage right now, but it'll get there, all right? It'll look better soon. Obviously, I'm going to rough it up and I'll put some stuff on it, and it's not 100% done yet, as you can see. However, this has taken me a long time. I've been placing all this by hand and digging up what I need by hand. And yeah, it has taken a hot minute. As you can see under here, that's where I've been farming the stuff, and we lost one of our shovels, so rip shovel. This is shovel 2.0, but I you know, paid Chosen a bunch of diamonds, and I think that's the coin phrase for this server is just create. I paid Chosen a bunch of diamonds. But yeah, this is what we got going on so far. Let me pick this up real quick. I always lose this thing. But yes, this is what we've got going on so far. Isn't it absolutely magnificent and spectacular? And don't worry, the paths aren't going to stay like this. I'll rough them up and make them look a little different, but for right now, this is what is working for life. And we got a huge plot over here where we can put another building. I'll probably set it back a little bit more, somewhere around back over here-ish, just so it's not completely in line with that one. And this one might actually go across the river, but we don't have to get there right now. But I'm kind of sick and tired of placing dirt, so maybe we'll head inside and we'll start placing create components instead, and we'll get this iron farm up and running. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have an elevator. Ugh. All right. I don't have blocks for an elevator either. I don't have glass or like enough white concrete to make an elevator thingy. Shaft? It's an elevator shaft. I think it's time for that to go too. So we'll tear this down, we'll move it up top, and we'll make ourselves a cheeky little iron farm. What do you guys think? I just had to log out for a little bit and log back in, and Drillium's back, so that's good. Hopefully Stam doesn't need all the stuff in here. There's a lot in here. My goodness, look at this. 11,000 deep slate. I got some diamonds and stuff. I'll talk to him about it, see what he needs. Stam is so funny. Well, to start our iron farm, we have to smashy, as Beardstone would say, so let's get to smashing. And we also need power, and I do want to build like little things that will take the power from these and then transfer it over to our power station that'll be over here at some point. But for right now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to take from this one and dig underground and bring it up there somehow. Emphasis on somehow. I haven't actually thought about power transfer at all yet. So yeah, it's on the list. Well, I had the bright idea of running the power up kind of the back wall here. I'll show you what I'm looking at here, right? Something like this. And the reason was that is just it's gonna be covered up by the elevator, right? The elevator's just gonna go. But yeah, as you can see, this is gonna come straight through the center of this floor here, so that's not gonna work. And the elevator as well is just gonna plop right here, and I don't really have a solution for that, because then it needs to also come up this way as well again. So I think the elevator will just have to come up straight through the center of this floor, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. You know what, it's things you just don't think about while you're building gigantic structures, am I right? So I don't want this here because that is going to be sticking out of the back of this build. So what I'm gonna do is do what I should have done first and just bring it up one of these things, because those go straight to the top. So I think we're just gonna end up doing that instead. And this is my hole that missed, so we're gonna take that down as well. And perfect, straight up the center. So all we got to do is go all the way up there. Although hopefully I have enough shaft for this. I don't think I do, but that's okay. We're gonna make the best of it. I'll be here for 5 years if you need me. All right, so that's in. The only thing we have to do is bring it up to the last floor, excuse me, the 6th floor. And what I did here is I did a little bend here at the top, and I actually brought it up underneath here. And what I'll do is I'll just put some casing on there to kind of hide it. And what this will be able to do, allow us to do essentially, is we can start up here-ish somewhere with the elevator and bring it all the way down, but we can also split power off of that, so that way we can run all the other machines. Hopefully, anyways, that's the hope. Now, after giving it a little tiny bit of thought, and I want to stress a little tiny bit of thought, I think it's best if we build the cobblestone farm, or excuse me, the iron farm, on the 2nd floor. And the reason for that is, and I'm on the 2nd floor, right? Yeah, I'm on the 2nd floor. Okay. Now my reasoning is I don't need a ton of space for an iron farm, right? Like this space here, I think I can fit 2 cobblestone generators in, and the rest of the iron farm can just live right here. I don't think I need an absolute metric ton of space. This seems really, really dark, so I'm just gonna put a couple of frog lights in. Yeah, we need lighting situation. Anyways, I have a schematic, and I completely forgot all of the things I need for schematics, where I think I can fit 2 cobblestone generators just right in this little stretch right here. So I got power in this, and I would just bring the power around this way, and it would power both of those. And then here's where we would do the iron bits. Now storage, I think I want to have on the 1st floor, and I'm not really 100% sure what I want to do for storage just yet. And the main reason is I don't know everything that I want to put in here, to be perfectly honest. Like this floor right here should handle iron, but then we have a ton of space over here as well where we could do other things, but I'm not entirely sure what we could do, if that makes sense. So instead of jabbing, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Just jabbing instead of rambling on. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory. I'm gonna stick a couple cobble gens in here. Now, besides finishing the wiring up and hooking this thing up to a big old speed controller, the only thing that I have left to do is go get all of the lava. Now, I need, what, 16? What is this, 8, and then 8, 16. Yeah, I need 16 more pieces of lava, or 16 in total. And I have more than enough buckets here to do that. Actually, I have 1 extra. Look at that. Oh, it's my water bucket. That's why. So what I need to go do now is go find a lava lake somewhere, or go steal lava from Beardstone. But you know, I'm not a thief. I'm not a thief, people. So let me tell you, folks, stealing is bad. Stealing is absolutely bad. So that's not what we're going to do. What we're going to do is just go to this lava lake down here, because there's one directly underneath Beardy's base, I'm pretty sure. or that's just this flowing lava. I might not actually be sure. Oh no, that's flowing lava. All right, yeah, we're gonna resort to stealing. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have absolutely no idea where any sort of stealable lava would be in Beardstone's base, so I'm just gonna walk around and see what I can find. And hopefully we can pinch something. Well, I see that these have lava in them, and my question is if I do that... Oh, heck yeah, okay. Oh, no, get that off of there. Jeepers. I'm gonna end up breaking something, let me tell you. Okay, I got all my lava, and these two seem to be just fine, so we're gonna leave like absolutely nothing ever happened. I was never here. And that's the 2 cobble gens done. I'm pretty sure that's everything. I actually put some more of these trapdoors on top of the lava too, because I can see myself walking right into them. Anyways, so I think all we have to do next is process all of this cobblestone down into gravel and then wash it, turn it into iron nuggets, and then get rid of the flint, obviously, because nobody needs flint. And then after we get those iron nuggets, I want to crush them into ingot, or press them into ingots, and then press them into blocks. And I'm not gonna go hyper efficient like Foxy did, although Foxy's is awesome. I'm just worried about the amount of iron blocks that we have, I gotta be honest. And I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna string this along like so, because what we gotta do is we gotta bring out the, let me just get some shaft just so I can see what I'm working on here. We can actually bring out the cobble like so, and then we can put it on a line that goes this way. And then I think what we'll do is we'll crush it right here. After it becomes crushed, I think what I wanna do is I wanna have either, I don't know how many fans I want, but I want a lot of fans blowing it in order to turn it into iron ingots and flint. So I think we gotta move these first of all. Now, unfortunately, the way that I've set this up, I can't actually put fans underneath this stuff here, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. But what my hope is 2 crushing wheels are going to be able to keep up with a stack of cobblestone at a time. I might actually just do a set of crushing wheels each. It is a mega base throw. We might as well just throw all of our effort into it. See what I did there? See what it is? It was clever. It was very clever. Pun severely intended. And then what I think I want to do is have 9 fans on each of these. So we'll have a belt that runs through here. We'll have 3 fans, and then 3 fans pointing down from the top as well. And that should get everything washed up pretty quick. Now, the only thing that I'm concerned with is if I got a fan on this side and I got a fan on this side, is it going to blow on both sides? Gosh, I really hope so, but it's nothing really for me to do except just try it. Hopefully that'll work, because I'm gonna have to put encased chain drive like this. So hopefully that'll do what we need. I gotta make a lot more fans. Well, bad news bears. We've got this side blowing and this side sucking, and that's not what we need. So that sucks. That sucks a lot that we can't do that. So what do we do here? Do we have... Man, I don't know. I feel like these need to be gearboxes, but it's only going to be able to be every other one, right? So if we put a gearbox there and a gearbox here... Golly, I don't even know. So then if I do that and do that, that's blowing, that's blowing, that's blowing, and that's blowing. So then we wouldn't be able to have this one in the center, which sucks a lot. Yeah, because I don't even think I'd be able to do anything with a chain drive here. Let me see if I can finagle this somehow. Okay, this was the only thing that I could think to do, and I'm sure there's a million of you that are screaming like, Throw, what are you doing? That's ridiculous. But you know what? It works, darn it. So yeah, I've got... It's so ugly. This is so ugly. So I've got shaft, gearbox, and that's powering this and this. And then I've got 2 vertical gearboxes with a shaft going to here with a vertical gearbox and another vertical underneath this, which is powering that and that. And then we have a gearbox and 2 verticals that are powering this and this. So you know what? I'm not worried about it because it's working. I'm not worried about it at all because it's working. So this is what we're working with so far. And after a bit more spaghetti, they are all blowing in the correct direction, and I believe these 2 are both spinning in the correct direction. Fantastic. So then I think the only thing that I need to do after that is get these set up and get the speed controller working correctly. And obviously this isn't going to stay like this. I will have to move this a little bit, but that's okay. I just wanted to proof of concept and make sure everything was spinning in the correct direction, and honestly was able to work. So that's going to give us flint and iron nuggets. Yeah, flint and nuggets, which will go right in here. And essentially what I want to do next is I want to bring those together here, and they're going to just plop into a basin. So the nuggets are going to come out this way, and they're going to go into this basin. Basin is going to press into ingots, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to have another basin here that's going to press into blocks, and then we'll have the blocks go somewhere. For right now, I'll probably just throw a vault up here or something like that and just collect them all in there, and then soon we will put them into a different location. But I think besides putting the filters in, that's really it. That should be it. Now we're gonna have nuggets or flint coming out this way and just getting torched on the ground. I think everything's in except for the fire. So at this point, all I am setting up is the threshold switches. So once this thing is at or above 850 stacks of iron blocks, it will power this and shut the entire system off right here. Now I want to set 2 more threshold switches here, and I want to set these here and here. And the reason is, God forbid these vaults fill up, I want this to just shut off. I want the individual things to just be able to shut off by themselves without me having to worry about it. And I think, oh gosh, and I think we'll just set it to this. I think that'll be fine. And we'll make this one red bed and cobblestone, and we'll make that one white bed and cobblestone. And I'm pretty sure the entire system is ready to go, I think. Now the question is, can that one little guy up there, I guess not really little, but that one windmill, can it power this entire thing going at 128 RPMs? Let's see. Boom. And it certainly can. Look at that. And let's say, I don't know, exactly 32. We want 32 to come out every time. No, don't go in there. That's a bad place to be. Don't be in here, please. Okay. Golly. That would have been fun, eh? And I mean, it looks like everything's going. We even have a block of iron already, and it's only been less than a minute, so that's promising. Hey, that's good. Mission success. And we are getting a backup of cobblestone, but I'm not entirely worried about it. I'm not gonna lie. And now I'm curious, what happens if we do this? That's overstressed. All right, I thought so. What if we bring it down to there? Okay, 128 it is. That's totally fine. No worries. And you know what's funny about this? Our backup isn't the water. I really thought it was going to be the water. It's the crushing wheels. So the crushing wheels aren't going fast enough to keep up with everything else. That's very interesting. Is that our third block of iron? It is. Fantastic stuff. So I'm just going to let this run in the background. Yeah, we're up to 1600 cobble in here already. So I'm going to let this run, no big deal. And these things can back up, not a problem. And then they'll just kick right back into gear once they're needed. So I was able to rewire a couple of things. So now we have 3 speed controllers. We have one here, here, and one over here. This one kind of handles all the drills. This one here handles, I think it's just the crushing wheels. And I think they're going at max. Crushing wheels and maybe the belts. Anyways, the third one handles all the fans as well as the mechanical presses. And what that allowed me to do is get the crushing wheels up to maximum speed, because every time I increased the speed controller before, it was also increasing the fans and these for no reason whatsoever. So we are processing cobblestone faster, but we are still getting a backup, as you can see. But again, I'm not super duper worried about it. And I've done a little bit of AFK while I've been editing and whatnot, and we're up to almost 650 blocks of iron, which is fantastic as well. But that is unfortunately all the time that I have in this episode. I didn't get to do everything that I wanted, like finish all of the greenery on the top and the sides and all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna have to do that between episodes for this build. But yes, unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. This video needs to go out to you folks. I really hope you enjoy it. Anyways, thank you so much to my patrons and YouTube members, patreon.com/throwlash, as well as as right here on YouTube. You just click that join button and you can be one of the members. Don't forget, if you join on any tier on YouTube or on Patreon, you get access to schematics like those things behind me and this thing that I'm standing on as well. But anyways, folks, that is it for today. I will see you in the next episode. Much love, everybody. Bye!